Hello. This day's gonna be a bit low energy. It's gonna be a bit low energy today. Hi. Because goddamn is it hot out. Oh my god. Hello. That's part of the reason why I delayed stream. I delayed it by an hour because I went to walk and go grab food. But every single place was closed. Everything was closed. So instead of getting ow, the food that I wanted, ow, my throat. Instead of getting the food that I wanted, I just please have food if you're gonna do an endurance stream. I did get food. I got food from home. But I went on a walk to go buy food, and the initial plan was to walk out, buy food, come back. I got food from home instead, because initially I had plans to go buy something out, and it just did not turn out that way. It did not work out. But hello, Nat. Hello, Bochi the Rock. Welcome in. I am melting. Also, I've eaten more than enough food today. I will have you know. Enough to the point where I don't feel like eating food anymore. So, it's fine. Sorry if I'm very quiet for this opening moment. I'm still taking a breather while sitting here. Nah, for real, get 2 other Intervellos without food. Don't worry. I got food, I'm fine. Like, I got what it more was. It wasn't that I didn't have food. It's more like the food I intended to get wasn't there, so I had to get something else. So they walked out to where I wanted to order from, and they were closed. And I was like, oh well, I'll just go find somewhere else. Walked around, I walked around, I realized I don't really want anything else besides this. And then I walked back home, and then I grabbed food, and now I'm eating that instead. But like, oh my god, was that walk, like, did that walk kill me? Alright. I think it's time to play the game in just a minute. I'm actually just gonna chill out. I'm still recovering from the walk. Hi chat, we're gonna be just chatting for the next, like, for the first 15 minutes of stream probably. I'm still catching my breath. Walking in a lot of heat isn't great, especially when you have to walk longer than you expected. It's so weird. I've done walks much longer than this, and I've been fine, but, like, that one specifically killed me. All right. But how's everybody's Friday going so far? How are you? Because I'm just tired, I think. Tired of walking. Oh, God. I'm sure it'll be better later, but I don't know. Today was just a weird day. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna try and complete both Intervellos, and we'll see how well that goes. Well, okay. I'm good now. Oh my god. I'm fine now. I needed a second. Okay. Yeah, no, walking in the heat is, like, painful. I could do a walk 10 times as long in the cold, because at least cold is easier to walk in. I don't know why. I don't know why I work that way. I don't know if it's, like, a normal thing, but I walk much better in the cold than the heat. God, I want it to be winter again. I need the cold weather. It makes my life easier. Okay. Well. That's not the right game. I was on a horse game, even though that one doesn't work on stream. Whew, okay. I have to raise the audio for this game, I'm pretty certain. It looks pretty quiet on the OBS. Yup. I remembered why I lowered it as well. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's get into it then. Luckily though, the first one's pretty chill, it seems. It's just a notable change. Alright. Also, yes, I upgraded her because I didn't realize how good she was until later. I am here to advise you to not pull on Fraud Bullet's Bumsang's banner. Sorry, Ricardo. It already happened. That was... You're late by like 2 days. Okay. Oh, this is Dante's room. Yeah, you missed it. You missed me by 2 days. Okay. It's been a long while since I was able to relax like this, all alone in my room without a concern in my mind. Fan, you're gonna be quiet for now. Never mind, you're not. I realized I didn't have it pointed at me, so I didn't really realize the full effect, but it's actually, like, really helping. So I'm just gonna turn it to face me. Anyways. I'll get my vengeance on that Isang fella. Oh, no. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? If you go after anybody, can it at least be Heathcliff again, please? I would rather you punch Heathcliff than anybody else. But do you recommend getting Wild Hunt Heath more than anything in this canto? I definitely do want to get Wild Hunt Heath. Because the reason, mainly less for like if he's good or bad. I know he's good, but like I just want to get him because I feel like getting the banner. I've had the banner character, like the character that ties to the cantos, every single time so far, and I feel like Wild Hunt's gonna be that for Canto 6. So I want that one because it's the Canto 6 like Heathcliff ID. So I would like that one. Purely for vibes, it is the main reason why I want it. Even if it doesn't fit into any of my teams well. Maybe it's because a heavy burden has been lifted from my heart. I told the sinners that we should take a day off or so in our respective rooms. After what happened, we deserve a good rest. A big part of that decision was also to relieve Iseng of his seasickness at least for a day. I don't think the sinners' rooms sway with the waves. We're still a ways away from getting out of the Great Lake. I thought it would be a good idea to have a day like this where we can just sit and relax. Of course, this wasn't like a real vacation or anything. If anything happened, this little time off would be over just like that. Like that like the eardrum-tearing siren of Mephistopheles that always finds the worst times to go off, for example. Oh. Yeah. I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen. I'm not even upset at this point.
이번에는 진짜 쓸모있는 알람이어야 할 거다.
어차피 방 안에서 할 것도 없지 않았는가? 히스클리프 군도 틀어박혀 있기만 해선 재미없을 터.
나도 사색이란 걸 즐기는 사람이라고.
그랬는가?
시계대가리, 당분간 누구 살릴 일도 없는데 오늘 하루만 1인분 돌려라. 괜찮지?
Oh my god. Mid-bat-wielding thieving bum on screen. Real. Fuck that guy. I still haven't forgiven him for his fucking crimes. He made my life so much harder because he just couldn't stop thieving. Oh god. Aren't going to ask for Gilius for permission too?
해봤네.
I think I'm starting to get a handle on how to manage Heathcliff.
잘 되었군요.
Yeah, just threaten him.
이번에는 쓸모가 있는 알람이었던 것 같습니다.
Then
네. 거울 던전 쪽에서 문의 변화가 유의미하게 일어난 것 같습니다.
oh, I mean, yeah, that's just true.
제안해 주신 휴식은
Yeah, I know. I knew something like this was gonna happen anyway.
그렇군요. 그럼 변화가 감지된 곳으로 이동하도록 하겠습니다.
People like him because he didn't steal anything from them. He could if he would, trust me, right? He stole from you. He stole your fucking coupons. What a thieving little bitch. I also will take any reason to be mean to him because he killed Sinclair, and that was unforgivable. And he hasn't fully made up for it. He's gotten there a little bit, but not fully. There was something odd about the way Faust and Vergilius were looking at me, but I was too busy to worry about the two of them. I had to somehow convince the sinners, who had their long-awaited proper break taken away from them as soon as it started, to get back to work.
또 막혀있던 곳에 새로운 문이 생겼군.
이번엔 문이 좀 푸르스름하네요.
원래 있던 문들은 어디 갔죠? 이런 색은 아니었던 것 같은데.
The door did not look a bit blue. The door did look a bit blue this time. Looks like every new mirror dungeon door will have a different design. And disappear from time to time, I guess. I can hear rolling waves from the other side, I think.
단말에서 넘어온 정보에 따르면 이번 뒷문의 변화로 발생한 신규 공간을 호수의 거울로 호칭하기로 정한 것 같군요.
Ishmael's eyebrows twitched.
저번에 이상 씨 때도 그렇고 무작위로 이런 새로운 공간이 만들어진다고 하기에는 굉장히 수감자 친화적인 변화네요. 파우스트 씨.
메피스토펠레스의 엔진은 황금가지가 수복될 때마다 감응하도록 설계되어 있습니다. 버스의 뒷문 역시
This is the
엔진의
best
힘을 통해
position for the fan.
만들어진
It's blowing like directly onto the side of my face, or like the back side of my face. Oh my god. It really, fans
황금가지와
really are
직접적인 연관이 있었던
the
수감자들이
best.
사건에 영향을 받는 것도 무리는 아니겠죠.
그 말은 앞으로 다른 황금가지를 회수할 때마다 새로운 공간이 만들어지는 건 확정적이라는 뜻이겠네요.
확률은 높습니다.
그렇군요. 네, 설명해줘서 고맙네요.
Drink open. Ishmael's willingness to sharply and boldly question all things suspicious did not change at all, but... Or maybe she just didn't like the fact that the, or maybe she didn't like the fact that the New World Lake was even brought up. That the word lake was even brought up, right, sorry. Hi, Cobalt. Stay cool. Dying of heat stroke, is a bristly activity. Don't worry, I'll avoid it. Being outside is the best way to avoid it now. Hi, Floppy Fiona, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Is that, that it is, Ricardo. So real. Oh, God. How's your day? How's your stream? My day's been going alright so far. I walked to get food, but the place I walked to was closed. So I just walked home and made food instead. But the walk was really annoying because it was really hot. It made me very tired, so... Other than that, though, it's been great. My stream is going well so far. We're just going through a bit of story stuff. We're learning. This should be on the chiller end of Limbus streams, comparatively. I'm doing okay. Had a family hangout today. Nice. I'm very glad to hear that. Oh god. Okay. After the events at the Great Lake, maybe she was starting to take care not to be as blunt and scathing towards her fellow sinners. Not more than necessary, anyway. That's good. I'm relieved.
잠시. 문제가 하나 더 있다.
말씀하시죠.
황금가지는 분명 회수 후 LCCA를 통해 본사로 이송된다고 들었다. 이 자리에 존재하지도 않는 것이 그런 영향을 끼칠 수 있는 건가?
그 질문에 대답하기 위해서는 조금 긴 시간이
Bye,
필요할 것
Ricardo.
같네요.
Have a good time.
상관없다.
Wait. Otis, how about we try and wrap this up as quickly as we can? Oh, we better get to some place that's not constantly swaying. He's saying he's not really having a good time out here.
짧지 않은 휴식을 갖는다 하여 약을 먹지 않았어. 미안하오.
No, it's okay, he's saying.
결론만 듣지.
요약하자면 황금가지는 수복 후 본사에 이송되어 특정 절차를 거쳐 조율을 하게 됩니다. 조율 과정이 마무리되면 메피스토펠레스의 엔진과 황금가지가 내보내는 파장이 맞물려 공명을 일으키게 되죠. 관리자의 머리에 있는 황금가지와도 함께.
That's how it works?
그 과정이 관리자님께 해를 끼치지는 않는 건가?
네, 뭐 보셔오셨다시피.
일단 회수하면 반응하는 건가? 알았다.
저기 이제 지루하게 설명 듣는 시간은 끝난 거야?
빨강.
빨리 강의는 끝내라고.
Faust, this dungeon. We have to enter it now, don't we? I felt like I was going back on my promise after telling everyone we could relax. I didn't like this one bit, but I think I already knew what Faust was going to say.
파우스트는 가능한 빠르게 새로운 공간을 탐색할 것을 권장해드리고 싶습니다.
Yep.
데우스에서 육지로 돌아갈 때까지 시간이 남았고 특별히 해야 할 일도 없는 상황에선
I already missed it.
전단에서의
Okay.
자원 확보와 성장이 적절한 활동이 될 테니.
Actually, I can make the lack of fan a little bit better. God. Yay, Aurora Company. Hello, Coffee Cop. Welcome in. God, I feel like my endurance just, like, is just really inconsistent. Am I too far over to the side? Yeah, okay. I feel like my endurance is just inconsistent. That's how I'm feeling right now. Because sometimes I can walk for miles and not really feel that tired. But then other times I walk for like not even a mile and I feel like my legs are gonna give out. I went camping for the past 3 days. What did I miss? What did you miss? Okay, let me think. Past 3 days. You missed, okay. Actually, hi Nuz. I'll show you what you missed. Here, I'll give you an example of it, just so you don't feel like you missed out on anything important, you know? You missed this. That's all you missed. Oh, yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure. What is that? I'm pretty sure it's Uma Musume. You know, that the game that just released recently, that just had its worldwide release recently. I'm pretty sure this is what it is. But yeah, no, this is the only thing you would have missed if you were only gone for 3 days. So is Faust playing Uma Musume, or is she an Uma? Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, right. Faust is. I think she's just playing Uma Musume right now. I think she's a top rank in Uma Musume. That's what the one ID is. Oh my god, we figured it out. That's what she's playing in the fucking N Corp ID. That's what she's doing. She's playing Uma Musume. It makes so much sense now. I'm gonna try that game later. It looks interesting, not gonna lie. It is pretty interesting. I will say one thing about that game. I will probably share my, just like Limbus, I'll share my code so people can friend me on Uma Musume. Because you get buffs for it. You can take friends' cards and other people's runs to help you your better runs. It's a well-built game. Like, it is a genuinely fun game. Anyways, get off my screen, Uma Musume. We're playing Limbus Company now.
관리자님, 말씀하신 것을 번복하는 일이 마음에 들지는 않으실 수 있겠지만 저희의 남은 여정을 고려해 보았을 때 이 새로운 공간에서 얻을 수 있는 자원과 전투 경험은 게을리하기 어려운 것들이라고 사료됩니다.
I nodded affirmatively. Right, I can't speak sometimes. All the time. The sinners each began grumbling and aired their woes, but they still prepared to head into the dungeon once again. Thus, we entrusted the newly formed door. By the way, you know, is it gonna drop me to a dungeon? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, before I do the next Intervello, I just want to post something as like a thing to mention, because we were just talking about Uma Musume. So I feel like this is kind of pretty much exactly on topic. The fucking hold on. Okay. Here you go. I'm gonna pull it up for you. Wahlburger night. It's gonna happen eventually, I swear. It'll happen sometime in the next 10 years. My Uma Musume thing I'm gonna show off because I'm proud of it, so I'm gonna show it to I'm gonna show it off. There you go. That's what I did. I completed a run, start to finish. As you could see, finals champion. Right there, right on this side of my mouse. Finals champion. She did it. She's better. She's just the best. You should have deployed Wild on Heathcliff. You do way better with him. Yeah, he'd probably run a little bit faster. But listen, silence Suzuka. It was just too fast, okay? Green, orange, oh my god. It was destiny. I was destined to like this one. Please, Walpurgis, appear before me and tear me asunder. Let me see your banner as I expire. And I don't know if the banner is gonna come for you. Alright. Onward to Christmas. Clear 6 through 48 to unlock the hard mode. No thank you. I don't want to do the hard mode. I want to just play the game. Aurora has the same color scheme as the stats? Hold on. I don't believe this. A, C, C, E, D, blue, purple, green, or... What the fuck? Uh-huh. Okay, fair enough. Speaking of Walpurgis, I'm planning on making a video under 10 minutes recorded by Mobazin of me pulling for Walp. Wonderful. Posted in the Discord. As our voyage on the Great Lake extends, list of things to keep the sinners entertained grows ever smaller. In a way, it sounds like a serious problem, but...
뭐 재미있는...
Walkiz.
있는 일 따윈 없다. 30번째 똑같은 말을 하는 것도 재주군. 혹시 말을 한 뒤에 곧바로 까먹기라도 하는 거라면.
Oh my god.
정확히는 28번째. 30번이 채워지면 후두보에 손상이 있던 건 아닌지 확인하려던 참이.
I'm posting a multi-ping shameless self promo. So real. I forgot to make my presence known. Greetings, Minotaur and chat. Hi, Unknown. Welcome in. Hi. Unknown, did you see this? Did you see this, Unknown? Were you aware of this? Or you have to counter with your own shameless plug. My own shameless plug? Well, did you know that that place that it's going to be posted in, that the video is going to be posted in, is going to be here, this Discord? It's going to appear? That Discord right there that you can join right now to be a part of this discussion, and every time I at people for whatever the fuck I'm doing, and every time I post the Uma Musume gifts, that's where they all go. Umaing on my Musume? Anyways. Okay. I'd stream the game, but that'd be not... I'd just be staring at my screen and dying over the course of a long time. Genuinely, I've actually been more... Okay, my stress levels in video games have actually been higher in Uma Musume than any time I've played Limbus or any FromSoft game. I don't know why. Uma Musume has just, like, has the stress centers of my brain exploding every time. Fireworks go off in my brain every time I do that one. It's horrifying. It's very intense. It really is. I remember this run here. This run, Heimersol. I'm sorry. I'm talking about this right now. This run right here. I got it on my last retry before I was forced to give up. I got it on my last retry, 2 seconds from failing, to the point where I had already given up at that point. I was like, yep, just get it over with. I don't care at this point. There's no way she's gonna... And she did it by like a hair. She made it all the way by a hair. She's just the best. She's the best one. She's clearly the best. She's simply better. Oh my god. But yeah, Silence Suzuka is kind of peak fiction. And all I'm saying, she's just kind of better than everybody else. She's also my favorite one so far. Just because I feel it's the one that I feel the most confident in doing. I've always performed well with her. I've never performed poorly. And then there's every time I've tried to use Symboli Rudolph and it just crashes and burns in the first 5 seconds, but that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Anyways, onward and upward. I'll win with her eventually. It's gonna happen.
그러면 이 갈매기 밥 주는 거랑 꼬박꼬박 해줘. 너희들이 다 질려서 내가 도맡아하고 있잖아.
그러게. 어차피 호수를 벗어나면 원래 살던 곳으로 돌려보낼 거면서 왜 그렇게 정을 붙인 거예요?
아, 출근하잖아. 눈빛이 좀...
You can't leave the seagull.
눈빛인데요.
He loves that bird. Let him have his seagull. I was it was abundantly clear that the sinners were starting to slowly expire from sheer boredom. Why do you need to be 18 or older to join stream? Just curiosity, and I'm 19 now. I'm in the Discord. Oh no, not just the Discord. It's 18. It's because 18 plus is the general. It's like 18 or older is generally what we have going on here. I think it's just better that way. I don't know how to put it. It's just we agreed on it, and it's better to have things set up that way. I don't think I'm a good influence on people younger than me, so I don't think that should I think they should just not be here. Dude, I thought something spicy happens in there. Yeah, no, don't, because people talk about sex. Not really. No, that does happen. There was that one sleep talking stream that devolved really heavily. It was like the most like justified 18 plus thing that ever happened for a stream. We got really into it for that one stream, and then it never came back to that degree. Anyways, mostly because of Nat. That is true. Cisbian Lex and Pate Gord in the Discord. Oh no. Well, it's not really a problem that has a solution. And I had zero interesting stories to tell, considering I'm an amnesiac, so... All I could do was sit here and watch the sinners suffer. Putting them through the daily trials of mirror dungeons wasn't the most exciting activity either. Speaking of which, Heathcliff appeared to be the one least affected by this mess. Well, not that... What's that? Well, not that he was all calm and aloof, that is. I'd say he's anxious.
저기 베르길리우스.
Oh no. Oh no. A frosty silence descended upon the sinners, and the source of that frost was the inexplicable event that played out before their eyes. You shouldn't have talked to him. It's gonna go wrong. Notable gasp, right? You don't even speak that name here.
면담의 부작용인가? 겁대가리 상실증 그런 거야?
Heathcliff.
좀 다물어봐. 미친 것도 아니고 겁대가리 사라진 것도 아니니까.
제법이군, 히스클리프. 이 기행을 지나오면서 지금 이 순간만큼 놀라운 일은 드물었는데. 말해, 왜 나를 불렀지?
뭐야? 다음으로 가는 건 T사 맞지?
내가 굳이 대답해야 하나?
당신 알잖아. 내가 왜 이러는지.
뭐 조급해하지 않아도 된다. 이놈이나 저놈이나 그걸 잘 못하는 것 같지만 흐름대로라면 네 약속에 늦는 일은 결코 없을 테니.
Since I had no context for any of that, all I could do was sit here and watch as Heathcliff scratched the back of his head. I'm still out of the loop, but Heathcliff must be really anxious about something if he's willing to talk to Vergilius first. And after all that...
아니, 약속보다 중요한 게...
Heathcliff turned around to face
야,
us.
너네들 중에 혹시 뭐 T사랑 관련된 놈 손 좀 들어봐.
손 들었어. 알다시피 과거에 T사에 잠시 살았던 적은 있소만.
아니 당신은 지나왔잖아.
That's a mean way.
역시 곧 있으면
Oh
하지만
god.
아직도 이 정신 나간 호수 한가운데가. 시계 대가리 지금이 며칠이더라?
How would I know?
뭐? 시계 달고 있는데 왜 날짜를 몰라?
I can't really look at my own head. I can't see my own features. But clocks and calendars are completely different things. Also, I can't see my own head anyway. Like, even if I could.
아우 히스 한숨만 벌써 30번째야. 버스 바닥 좀 확인해봐. 쟤 때문에 움푹 파였을 것 같으니까.
말해요,
Oh
히스클리프.
god.
그쪽의 차례가 온 거죠? 무엇이 됐든 준비가 필요한 거고요.
Yep, it's almost the bells toll for you, Heathcliff.
이 정도면 뭐 숨길 것도 없겠네.
After some time,
그러니까 요약하자면 아무래도 이스마엘 다음은 히스클리프 차례인 것 같고, 그 근거가 될 만한 물건을 저번 면담 때 베르길리우스에게 전달받았고, 그 물건에 의하면 T사에 갈 때 멋지게 차려입을 옷이나 꾸미는 작업이 필요한데,
계속 호수에 떠 있으니까 마음이 초조해져서 대체 어떻게 해야 할지 모르겠다는 거군요.
그래, 그러니까
근데 아니 그건 뭐 육지에 내리거나 해야 해결할 수 있는 일 아닌가?
아유 뭘 그런 걸 가지고 얼을 타고 있어. 히스 육지에만 내리면 그런 건 내가 도와줄 테니까 걱정하지 말라고.
she's got you. She'll make you look
저
pretty,
육지에
Heathcliff.
언제 내릴 줄 알고.
단테, 수감자들의 예정된 업무 시간에 도달했습니다.
Well, everybody go. I might join you Discord later, so if I'm bored, so I can understand what really happens in there. Lots of shit posting. Nothing. That's what really happens. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. I reflectively said my usual routine piece as the alarm played.
뭐 별일도 아니야.
Gregor, I don't think you're done either. We still have to get your you didn't get your golden bow. We're gonna have to get that back.
감막극이라도 볼 수 있을 줄 알았고.
I think Gregor's gonna have to be back in the ringer eventually.
뭐 대드는 게 아니었다는 건 다행이네요.
The sailors each got up from their seats, yawned and stretched, and one by one disappeared into the back door.
시계 대가리만 없는 게 아니라 눈치도 없었던 거냐?
Sorry. But Gregor isn't completely wrong, is he?
아이라도 좀.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Virgilius and Karen also walked into the back door, mocking grins on their faces. And I was left alone in the ship's cabin, standing awkwardly next to a severely crestfallen Heathcliff. Hi, Don Quixote. Wait, there was another.
히스클리프군!
넌 왜 여기 남아 있냐? 가서 T사에서만 만날 수 있다는 해결사 나으리들에 대해 떠들러 가야지.
그런 거야 나중에 해도 충분하오. 그보다 히스클리프군 내게 잘 보이는 것이 좋을 거요.
이게 뭐라고?
잠시만! 이야기가 안 끝났어! 관리자 나리와 이리로 조용히 오게나.
Don Quixote wore a confident smile. She slowly, gingerly walked over to the presently and temporarily vacant Karen's seat, and whispered ever so silently to us. Don't do this. Don. I'm really worried, Don. I'm really worried for you. Don't do anything stupid, not now. I'm worried.
기가 막힌 수라는 건 뭐냐?
I didn't think there were words in this world, expressive enough to describe that look on Heathcliff's face. It was certain that he had very scant expectations for Don Quixote and her plans, but there was this sliver of hope in his face that maybe, just maybe, Don Quixote might rise to the occasion for once. It was unclear whether Heathcliff's internal struggle mattered much to Don Quixote. However, she began excitedly describing her plan.
히스클리프군, 그대는 제바제 협회 출신인 아주 옛날에 존재했던 전설의 해결사 붉은 주머니를 아시는가?
붉은 뭐 베르길리우스 같은 그런 거냐?
Boy.
붉은 주머니는 조수인 사슴맨과 함께 도시 곳곳을 누비며 어떠한 가혹함이 있는 곳이더라도 반드시
This is a Santa stand-in, isn't it? Yeah. This is a Santa stand-in. Oh god.
대가도 받지 않고 도시의 착한 아이들에게 선물을 나누어 줬다고 하지. 해결사 잡지에서 매년 겨울의 표지로 등장하시는 분이건만 어찌 모르는가?
Don Quixote asked, sounding genuinely shocked to learn that Heathcliff did not know of this red sack.
내가 그런 걸 왜 보냐?
어허, 그런 거라니. 관리자 나리, 그대는 들어봤겠지?
I don't think he knows, Don. I don't think he knows anything. I knocked on my ticking clock head. I didn't really feel the need to spell it out for her.
결국 아무도 구독하지 않았단 말인가? 그렇게 부르짖으며 자네들에게 열심히 홍보했건만. 아무튼 중요한 건 우리 히스클리프 군이 누구에게도 꿀리지 않을 빼어나고 멋들어진 단장을 해야 한다는 점 아니겠는가?
이제야 이야기가 본론으로 들어가네. 계속해봐.
본인은 아주 잘 알고 있네. 그 꽃단장을 참고할 최고의 롤 모델이 바로 붉은 주머니와 조수 사슴맨의
Oh no.
아, 느낌 싸한데.
You on the money. It's not going to.
괴상한 옷을 입은 거 아니냐?
전혀 괴상하지 않네. 그리고 석양의 해결사 코스프레를 해주지도 않았으면서.
You know, she would be a cosplayer.
제대로 입어보지
I should have
않고
known.
그런 말을 하면 안 되는 것이란 말이네.
Oh god.
되게 거들먹거리길래 혹시나 했는데 또 그놈의 해결사 어쩌고 하는 헛소리냐? 하, 지금은 그럴 힘도 없으니까 일단 5대 달아놔라.
5? That's a bit too few, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think she's that easily fixed. When the sliver of hope on Heathcliff's face was beginning to rapidly fade,
지금까지 보아온 해결사들은 어떠했는가?
뭐?
해결사들이 우스꽝스러웠는가? 떠올리시게 오히려 멋지고 정돈된 차림이 아니었는가? 눈과 마음을 열고 단호하게 말해보시게.
they were not.
회의사에서 봤던 그 쫄쫄이는
Yeah.
생각해도 웃긴데?
No, the guy from, I was gonna say, The guy from K-Corp looked really bad.
아니, 지크프리트 씨는 우습지 않소. 그 코스튬 멋있잖소.
I
대해 말하자면
completely and totally disagree. Siegfried's outfit was ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The fit was awful. Seething and fuming. I'm sorry. It's just true. The fit was bad.
실례했어. 에이? 돌아오시오, 히스클리프군. 네, 아직 말이 안 끝났단 말이오.
오늘따라 왜 이렇게 팔팔한 거야?
When isn't she hyper?
물론 지크프리트 씨 같은 스페셜한 분도 있지만 대부분의 해결사는 멋있게 차려입고 무엇보다 고귀하지 않았는가?
고기? 그건 잘 모르겠고 그럴싸한 옷을 입고 있는 사람도 있었던 것 같기도.
바로 그거요. 본인을 잘 따라와주기만 한다면 그들은 멋있는 복장을 그대로 채워낼 수 있어.
그런가? 에이, 젠장. 반박하려고 해도
More
내가
drink.
옷이나 꾸미는 거에 대해 뭘 알아야지. 그래서 그런 옷들을 어디서 구하는데? 솔직히 아까 다른 놈들이 말한 대로 육지에 가기 전에 뭘 구하기도 어렵잖아.
본인이 다 그것까지 생각하여 말하는 것이네. 어제 이 버스 안에 경보가 울렸던 것을 기억하는가?
Oh god. Now that I think about it, there was a siren yesterday. It went off not too long before I announced the close of business for the day. But Faust said that backdoor volatility wasn't anything for us to worry about.
본인은 궁금했네. 도당체 파우스트군은 무엇을 보고 그렇게 판단하는지. 그래서 다들 주문으로 들어가려 소란스러울 때 조심스럽고도 은밀히 이 몸 홀로 앞으로 나아가 그 화면을
Christmas.
말았지.
It's Christmas. Do you know PGR? I have heard of it, but I heard of it when they mentioned... I heard of it in context to DMC5. If I'm thinking of the right thing. Which, I haven't played it before, but I know about it because of DMC5. So you took a peep at the screen.
그 복잡한 기호들을 네가 알아먹을 수 있다고?
본인도 알아챌 것이라는 생각을 갖고 들여다본 것은 아니었다만.
Oh, the stuffed animal heads for... okay.
거기에 있었던 문양은
Cool, Karen.
의외로 추측하기 쉽더군. 바로 붉은 주머니와 사슴맨의 상징! 그리고 멋들어진 옷을 의미하는 문양이 있었던 게지.
그렇게 간단할 리가.
Yeah, no, it can't be that simple. I agreed with Heathcliff. However, Don Quixote remained enthusiastic as ever, as though she was already expecting him to say that.
알고 있는가?
Okay, hold on. I will be right back. I'll be like 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. See, I was like 2 seconds. You know, the DMC5 collab looked pretty nice. They got a lot of the gameplay, like, in. Like, they really managed to just capture the style of DMC.
뒷문 안에 있는 무수한 문들에는 문양이 종종 나타난다는 것을.
뭐?
쉬러 갈 때마다, 지나칠 때마다, 생각날 때마다 본인은 그걸 유심히 지켜보았지. 그리고 바로 어제 그 화면에 나타났던 문양과 완전히 같은 것이 있는 문을 복도에서 찾았네.
Don Quixote, you didn't.
미안하네, 관리자 나리. 본인에게 잘못이 있다면 이
I had a
끄러운
feeling.
죽이지 못한 것일 테지. 하지만 그 문을 아주 잠깐, 아주 살짝만 열고 내부를 관찰했을 때 본인의
La
모든
Gritora
주의와 추측이
strikes again.
맞아떨어졌다는
Yeah.
말을 찾았다면
I should have known the moment she opened her mouth that she did something silly.
정상 참작을 부탁할 수 있지 않겠는가?
대체 이 새끼는 하지 말라는 걸 왜 자꾸 하는 거야?
Right, Heathcliff. I just don't understand why some people keep doing things everybody tells them not to. Yeah, like you're one to talk, Heathcliff. Oh god. I remember when Heathcliff ignored all warnings and went into the restricted area, past the restricted areas, past to the area of the corridor that we're allowed to use. We almost lost Heathcliff that day, right? It was a tad different this time, however. Back then, Heathcliff had no idea what was behind that door. And this time, we do. Are you suggesting that we call everyone over to explore that place?
우리 셋으로 족하지 않겠는가? 셋이면 딱 적당하다네. 모든 이야기는 항상 셋에서
God.
시작하지.
Imagine if I have to list the party of three with just these two. You're just scared of the consultation, aren't you?
무슨 소린지 모르겠군.
Ah, yes, the mini-story where Heath got traumatized by the corridor. Oh, I loved that one. He experienced the consequences of his actions. That happens very often. Like, there's two, like, Gregor is just a boy failure, but, like, Heathcliff just, he gets fucking, everything bad, like, every major bad thing happens to Heathcliff, and every minor little screw-up happens to fucking Gregor, is how it feels. I already did, yeah. Heath is just a boy disaster, exactly. There is no saving that guy. Every time something bad happens to Heathcliff, it's like 10 times bad than any other character. First one was walking out there and almost dying forever. Second one was the fucking coupons. Like, every time he's done something like that, it's led to, like, a bigger issue than it had to be, and it was all his fault. With Gregor, it's just, like, nothing he ever does pans out. So he just kind of looks silly in the end. But, like, he at least doesn't walk out into the... doesn't steal coupons, doesn't walk out into the thing and get fucking almost kidnapped. Gregor is not his own actions, but the rest of the world's actions. Heath is a boy disaster who faces the consequences of his own actions. Exactly. They're very funny too to compare because of that one reason. The answer to this predicament was right there. Tell them that it's too dangerous to shove them back into their respective rooms to rest up for tomorrow.
관리자 나리, 그 안은 정말 평화로운 것 같아 보였어. 우리는 그저 히스칼리프 군이 입으로 몇 벌을 가지고 나오면 그만일 뿐이지 않은가?
It was obvious that Don Quixote wasn't helping Heathcliff out of the pure kindness of her heart. Maybe she hungered for an adventure, or maybe she thought she might be able to do that cosplay of the fixer she so admired. But if we can find Heathcliff some nice clothes to put his heart at ease, then maybe I can do something about this before things get out of control, like it did last time when I just let a sinner's anxiety stew and something word I can't pronounce. My tongue, like, didn't want to pronounce the right things for that one, so I didn't. Fine. But we're turning around at the first sign of danger.
진심으로 하는 말이냐?
Come on. You were willing to do it if it meant that you could pick up some clothes.
뭐 시계 대가리까지 붙으면 괜찮겠지.
It'd be very interesting if I was forced to... Okay. Here's a question.
우리가 문을 똑똑똑똑 하고 두들기면 나리께서는 암으로.
들어가라.
I really hope this won't be a waste of time. We agreed, sorry, to get a precise time before returning to our respective rooms. All right. Well, okay, if it's only gonna be those two, I have a question. If it restricts me, then never mind. But if it doesn't restrict me, should I just take in Dawn and Heathcliff into that one and do a two-man team just for the fun of it? Just to see how well that pans out? Only take in, like, you and who would be worth taking in? It doesn't restrict you? Okay, I'm gonna only take in two anyway, because I think it would be really funny to match what's happening. Okay. Well, what reses can I get on? Actually, is Pequod even, are you even good? Like, are you like a good ID? Can I level you up? Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Anyways. Is this a good Heath, or should I have a different Heath? My question is, should I save my boxes for... Should I save these for the night? Or should I just pull for a Heath and then use a Heath for... And then, sorry, grab these and then get a Heath. Like a better Heath. Which Heath IDs do you have? I only have Harpoon Heath, and that's it. That's the only 3-star I have. Pequod Heath is good? Okay. Alright, I'll use him then. He's not a good enough level though. Here, I'm gonna... Here, I'll do this one thing. I'll do this one thing, yeah. Yes, I'll do this one thing, and then I'll start it. Hello, have you started the Intervello? I have. I'm just doing this to level, because I wanted to do high. Yes, I put him on there. Anyways. Okay. Who do I want to use? You know what? I'm gonna take these people out, since I have her on there, which should buff them. Okay, I'm doing this so I can make a very, hopefully, a strong 2-person team. And clashing shouldn't be an issue, you think? Okay, well then I'm gonna just run through this real fast then. Is that her skill 1 or skill 2? I keep forgetting. That's her skill 1. Yep. Or no, it deletes the other one, I think. I don't actually know how that works. Either way. I kind of forget how she works pretty often. Alright, I'll do this one, and then I'll just take what I have. Did you uptie for most of your identities? I didn't do it for most. I did it for my main team. I have like a majority uptied, but not for other teams. It's like, this isn't my main team, this is a side team. You can't discard defense skills, by the way. Okay. Tremor. Yep, I have my tremor burn people going to in all of this unit slots. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. Wow, he failed all of those. How do you feel tipping just to beat Ricardo? I feel fine about it. I don't feel bad at all. Why should I feel bad about that? I would have rather not spend time off stream leveling people. Yes, you didn't get any buffs because of that, and didn't get what's it? And didn't get to discard. Okay, got it. All right, I'll keep that in mind then. So you do it if you don't want to discard that other skill. Okay, got it. You can't discard defense skills, so you just kind of preserve that skill. Okay. Okay, cool. Fire Fist. Hopping in revives. I can say good luck with the Crimus and Yowieville events. Why, thank you. I'm just doing one of these to get somebody upgraded before I do a little silly thing. Do you have time, Dusk Ego? I do not. I feel like I don't. I haven't checked, but I just kind of feel it in my soul that I don't have it. Because which character is it for? That actually matters specifically. Which character is that one for? Because I don't... If it's not for, like, Dawn, I don't have it, basically. I believe they mean Faust Everlasting. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have any. I have one ego for Faust, which is Lasso, and that's it. I have Lasso Faust, and that's all I can do. Okay. Cool, grab those ones. Go to my sinners. Go to this team 3 spot. Hi, I'm gonna upgrade you now with all the stuff I have. Okay, you're at 35. That should be fine. You don't need all the tremor egos. Just someone to burst tremor multiple times in one attack. Yep, that's definitely what I should probably get. I mean, I already technically have one of those. Oh yeah, that was when I was just throwing everybody together. And like a mishmash, just because I felt like it. I already have this guy who does that kind of thing, I think, because he does tremor burst. No, I only does one tremor burst. Oh, I thought I did more. Oh well, I'll just get So Thumb Capital Soul is more than enough. It should, yeah, he should be fine, I think. I think he'll be fine for tremor bursting. Of course, get the identity first if you want. If you want ego or not, it's up to you. Yeah, of course, of course. Okay. Back to it then. Just a little bit of leveling before. Yep, this one's a fight. Oh, It's actually just these two.
밧줄
I was joking.
단단히 묶어라.
I said I was only gonna take these two with me. Apparently I am just taking only these two with me.
동부쉔크 3과
Yeah, he's 5 levels below max, but it's fine. A dark, silent night. All, Sorry, all are sound asleep. Surprise! My bit was real. This actually just is how it works. Thus, we assemble.
가서 별거 없기만 해봐.
한치의 거짓도 없다네. 자, 이쪽으로.
We quietly and sneakily follow Don Quixote, taking care not to make a noise. Are we really crossing this line?
아이씨, 내가 이거 넘었다가 어떻게 된 줄 모르냐?
본인은 다르네. 그저 이 선 넘어 오른쪽 복도를 쭉 한만 따라가서 바로 앞에 있는 문을 열기만 하면.
Oh god. So these are the symbols. So these are the symbols she was talking about. Past the door, through the window, the symbols Don Quixote mentioned shimmered. Symbols that seemed to indicate a sack, a wrapped present, and what appeared to represent fancy clothes. So, they are the red sack and the reindeer man's, symbols?
다른 건 몰라도 네 녀석이 이런 걸 헷갈릴 리는 없겠지. 연다?
Hold on. Before we even had a chance to stop him, Heathcliff barged into the door. And we found ourselves almost getting dragged in by his sheer fervor. We found ourselves in a rather sizable room. This place was decorated with numerous Christmas-themed ornaments. Warm, cozy lighting reflected off the wooden flooring. And a maze of conveyor belts were installed all over the place. This place is... What is it? Yeah, the duo of a lot of people used this place was the manager Quixote and Wild Heath, which was funny. I was thinking about doing the same thing. If I had Wild Heath, I totally would have used him. A factory?
저것들은 또 뭐냐? 조그만한 꼬맹이 같은 게.
이보게! 이 돈키호테가 왔네!
I don't think they know who you are.
이 새끼 뭐
Some
하는
fucking
거야?
egg pill, dude. I love eggs so much. I could only have like 2 eggs before I can't eat eggs anymore. They're really filling. They're more filling than anything else. And I just can't eat more than 2 eggs. I don't have an appetite after 2. The little figures Heathcliff indicated didn't exactly look like children. They all froze for a moment before turning around in our direction. They weren't humans, for sure.
아, 가만히 있어 보게. 본인이 다 이야기해둔 것들이
You like eggs? Named all food with eggs as its main ingredient. Oh no. What happened to this, to the sneakiest of pigs?
야, 시계 대가리. 뭐가 온다.
A small, but larger than the others around it, figure scurried over and stood before us.
아이고, 돈키호테 나으리가 오셨음. 이번에도 예상하지 못했던 곳에서 갑자기 뿅 나왔음.
What the fuck? Who's this, Don Quixote?
우리에게 멋진 선물을 주실 분일세.
Oh, I don't trust this. There's a combat logo. This is totally fucked. We have announcers of these guys. You know what? Fair enough. You know, that's fine. These really weird looking dudes. He rubbed his hands, or what I assumed to be hands, together, looked up at us, and started.
반갑숨. 돈키호테 나으리의 친구 되시는 분들인가 보. 저는 도도루라고 하옴. 이 선물 공장에서 선물을 만드는 일을 하는 놈이움.
A gnome?
그렇네. 놈일세.
Was that supposed to be obvious? What are gnomes anyway? So they're not humans, right?
그렇소. 이들은 사람이 아니라 놈이니까 말이오.
그렇다움. 인간은 아닌 것이오. 헤음헤음. 도시엔 인간만 있을 수 있다고 들었던 것 같은데.
They're not abnormalities or distortions either. There's something else.
도시? 역시나.
뭐 사람인지 아닌지가 중요하겠는가? 중요한 건 어떤 마음으로 어떤 일을 하는가일세.
Medalla is kind of important. Keep that in mind for the future. Oh, what? Yeah, I had a feeling from what it was. Non-humans are not allowed in the city. Yeah, I picked up on that one too. Did that Dodoru gnome just say something weird about the city just now?
나만 그렇게 느낀 거 아니지? 그보다움.
Well, oh my god. This Dodoru cut into our conversation.
친구분들께서는 원하시는 선물이 있으신지요?
Yeah, clothing. And then we leave.
이를테면 멋진 옷이라던가 강력한 무기라던가 맛있는 과자도 있다오.
Fancy clothes. Then we want that one.
멋진 옷? 있는 거냐? 관심 가는 게 있으신 거였나 보? 자자자자. 그럼 잠시 이쪽으로.
Oh, these guys verbal tick. Yeah. The gnome said something about introducing us to the reception. Okay, to the reception hall and led us to a certain room in his scurrying gait. This seems more like a storage space than a reception hall.
여기 따뜻한 벽난로도 있고 탁자도 있고 참으로 따뜻하고 아늑한 공간이로군.
거기에 더해 맛있는 다과도 준비해 두었음.
I know I have to fight these guys. I'm just curious how it starts. I feel like the comment on the city is going to make him, the fact that he knows that we're from the city is going to make him kill us. The gnome bowed, opened the door, and scuttled out of the room. Are reception halls usually this barren? I'd never been to one before, so I had no idea if this is how they were supposed to look. If this is what they were supposed to look like. I had to ask, especially because it was starting to get pretty obvious, even with my rather limited experience, that there was something off about this whole situation.
요새는 이런 감성도 유행이라는 말을 들은 것 같소.
나도 들은 적 있어. 뭐 공사하다가 만 것 같은 곳에 대충 물건 몇 개 쌓아두는 게 더 인기가 있다던데.
Is that a real what? Is that what this is?
관리자 나리는 마음 놓으시게. 본인이 책임지고 멋진 선물을 받아낼 것이니.
여차하면 들고 나를 수도 있을 거고 슬쩍 보니 번쩍번쩍한 게 고급스러운 물건들을 포장하는
Don't you
것
dare
같다고.
steal shit again and get us in trouble again.
도둑질은 안 돼요. 벌써 헤어 쿠폰 데이를
Hair
잊었는가?
coupons.
알았어.
I was gonna say, did you forget about the hair coupons? Heathcliff was as foul-mouthed as always, but it was evident from his relaxing expression that that his anxiety was starting to ease. Surely nothing will go wrong. This will be a great outing for the sinners, Yeah, surely everything will be okay, and nothing will ever go wrong. I'm really nervous that those city comments we mentioned before, they're gonna kill us now. Maybe it's the fact that we're here, about to find what we're looking for, was a comforting thought. Maybe the fact that we're here, right? Heathcliff, Is it that important that you dress well for this occasion? A rather delicate, but gently smoldering hearth. Sorry. Calm, silent air. A perfect atmosphere to bring up uncomfortable subjects for some honest heart-to-heart. Or is someone waiting for you there? Someone you'd like to dress up for?
뭐 아예 틀린 말은 아니긴 한데.
비밀 이야기인가?
Don Quixote excitedly and loudly dragged her chair, close to Heathcliff.
나는 보란 듯이 성공해서 돌아가야만 해. 적어도 예전에 굴러먹던 그 망나니 히스클리프라고 생각할 수는 없도록.
Oh God, okay.
그러니까 고급스럽고 멋진 옷으로 그럴싸하게 보이는 건 내게 엄청 중요한 거라고.
누군가 그대를 배 아프게라도 했는가?
This is about revenge, like Ishmael?
복수.
Heath is finally opening up, slowly but surely. Revenge. I don't know, it might be about revenge. I feel it in my soul that this might be a revenge story. Heathcliff leaned back in his chair. It creaked as he rocked gently back and forth. There's a look of deep introspection on his face, which was, if my memory serves me right, a first. Oh my God, he's having thought. His brain grew 2 sizes this day.
근데 지금 당장 드는 결심은 후회하게 해주겠다. 그게 더 맞는 것 같아. 나는 거기서 날 무시했던 놈들도 죄다 짓밟아 줄 거야. 나를 선택하지 않았던 걸 땅을 치고 후회할 수밖에 없도록.
I didn't know you were like that, Heathcliff.
사람이었다는 걸
Mentally saving that one. Important name just mentioned. Probably. Mentally saving that one. Name dropped. Keeping that one in my mind. Aw, he's lovesick. Kathy. Yep, okay. Heathcliff's eyes tremble a little as he speaks her name. He's mentioned that name before. His eyes trembled then, too. This Kathy must be someone pretty important to you.
당연하지. 무진장.
Aw, you like her. So, what happened between the two of you? Between you and Kathy?
정확히 말하면 캐서린이지. 캐시라고도 부르는 거고. 길고 골치 아픈 이야기야.
이 돈키호테의 감히 그 사람이 히스클리프군의 연인이라고 외치고 있어.
I knew you'd bring that up. Wait, is that what she is to you?
아니야, 그런 것까지는 아니야. 그렇다고 볼 수도
Yeah.
있을지도.
Gossiping with Heathcliff and Don was not in my bingo card. I did not expect this to happen. He's stuttering like Sinclair on a bad day. While his disposition was as brutesque as always, I could clearly see that he couldn't stop himself from smiling at the mere mention of her name. And that gave me more than enough answers. Every sinner had a reason for joining Limbus Company, so... maybe Heathcliff joined Limbus Company for this Kathy person. Makes me wonder what kind of person she might be, though. Someone that special, that precious to Heathcliff.
왜 그렇게 아련한 말투냐? 징그럽게.
Don't lie. Now, I do this not out of my obligation as the manager, but I'm starting to think that I want to help you out. So that you could be the best man you can be for her.
그렇소! 다 함께 멋쟁이 같아.
Kathunk. Uh-oh. I heard a door open at that very moment. It wasn't the reception hall door. That one was made of wood and wouldn't make the sound that I just heard. This sound came from over there, away from us, from a dark corner of the room. Then we heard the sounds of metal scraping against wood. It was accompanied by a howling blizzard. So those were sleigh marks, huh? A huge sleigh made its way across the wooden floor. On the marks that were already on the floorboards. It was flanked by several gnomes. The sleigh was red, and the sacks on it were either black or red. But they were all, littered with flesh and blood.
다음 선물 재료를 갖고 왔음.
허리가 다 쑤숑. 조금만 참으라옴. 그래도 선물 받을 친구들을 생각하면 뿌듯해서 고생은 금방 잊지 않겠음. 맞음.
The gaggle of gnomes, who were walking in our direction as they chattered and gossiped, froze in place upon noticing
왜
us.
농땡이를 피고 있는 것이옴?
What do we have to do?
떨지 말고 좀 도우라옴.
The red gnome is voiced by Ryoshu's VA, by the way. Perfect typecasting. You know, that's perfect. I think I saw some sacks on the sleigh move. No. They were thrashing, like something was trying to escape. Is that?
야, 모기 잡아라.
왜 그렇게 심각한 얼굴인 겐가? 저들은 그저 열심히 일을... 거기 누가 있는 거죠? 살려주세요! 여기서 꺼내줘요! 기쁘고 신나는 날이옴. 이놈은 싱싱한 놈인 듯 다음. 이럴 수가...
Oh, you're breaking Don Quixote's heart.
그런데 저것들 인간인가 봄? 도도로 실장이 잡아온 건가? 어디서 저렇게 멀쩡하게 인간을 데려온 거지요?
Oh, no.
자네들... 설마...
아이고.
I could hear a familiar voice coming from the other door, in the room as Don Quixote stood there flabbergasted.
도도루가 실수를 저질러 버렸음. 저것들을 다른 창고로 보내야 했는데 말이움. 너무 신경 쓰지 마시라움. 놈들끼리 하는 재밌는 놀이일 뿐이움. 아무 의미 없음.
That's your excuse?
도도루 듣고 있음.
Yeah, you can tell they're evil. They have glowy eyes and very sharp teeth. You should have known, Don Quixote.
그냥 선물 재료일 뿐인 것이움. 그나저나 돈키호테 나으리 요청하셨던 멋진 옷들을 제가 준비해 놓았단 말이움. 지금 바로 입으러.
그 재료라는 게 뭐란 말인가?
도도로 거짓말하기 지쳤음. 인간이잖아, 인간. 니놈들 같은 인간.
What did we do?
다른 창고로 들이라고 내가 나갈 때 말했음. 우리 공장 장난감 선물을 기다리는 많은 이웃에게 실망만 배송하고 싶은 것인가옴?
미안하오.
공장장님께 기대하시라고 그렇게나 말했는데요.
What was I thinking? This was absolutely not worth it.
네가 하는 생각 나도 똑같이 하고 있으니까 그딴 한숨 쉴 거면 어떻게 싸워야 할지 고민이나 한 번 더 하라고. 알았냐?
Yup. Yeah, sitting here and feeling sorry for myself won't do anything. It never did. Got it.
모두 도구 꺼내라오.
Alright.
이것이 바로
We're gonna free the girl, and then probably not. She's probably gonna die. And this is Limbus. I don't trust her to live. Okay. We're gonna do this. Do the next. We're gonna do this. We're gonna kill him. It's only 2 guys. You're gonna struggle, but I want you to lose HP anyway. You need to take damage. Get hit a couple of times. I don't really need much from you outside of that. Okay. Well, now it's just one dude. Full send on the kill. This is probably This is probably gonna be another wave, but it's fine. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Cool. 4 waves. Okay. And that's death. Cool. Gnomes are weak. They have like 0 HP. Cool. Wow, he's like 1 hit away from getting staggered. And he does no damage. Wow, okay, cool. I'm just gonna pop. Punch him. Cool. Next wave. Dominating, unopposed. Sure. Hit him with that. Alright. Cool. Cool. And that's a stagger. Okay. It's 3 of them, but they're all staggered. This should be a pretty easy round. I'll just drag it across. You should just kill all of them before anything. Yeah, no, his next move is gonna kill the last one. Don didn't have to do anything. It just ended all in his 1 turn. I hate the gnomes. They all have sin resistances and sorry, and the sinking team have no gluttony or wrath. Wait, oh what, for oh, the sinking team you had on there? Basically the little thing I noticed while playing? Sure. What is it? Alright, I'm just gonna bob. She should kill it in 2 hits. Actually, no, he still has a lot of health. Oh no, never mind, it doesn't matter. Yep, it has in 2 hits. Okay, cool. I was right, my estimate was correct. Oh, wait a second, because I gotta word it correctly, because I'm a little tired. Oh, good. Most of the sinking units don't have gluttony or wrath. I mix those two. They're mostly gloom and envy. I see. Sinking does seem interesting. I'm curious how good sinking is, because of what it does. The light of confidence had completely faded from Don Quixote's face. So did her enthusiastic voice. No, I should have thought this plan through. Well, if we were to find someone to blame, the biggest fault would lie with me, the manager. Maybe I should have turned around the moment I sensed that something was off. With that, Don Quixote marched towards the abandoned sleigh. Several mutilated bodies tumbled to the ground as soon as Don Quixote did the knot, tying the sack.
진짜 예상은 했지만 직접 보고 싶지 않았는데.
There were a total of 7 people in the sack, but they were all missing a few limbs. They were barely breathing, and some of them had already perished. I've never seen their style of clothing before. Looks like we're pretty far from where we were. I've seen similarly worn and torn clothing in the back streets, but the clothing they wore was of materials and styles that I did not see before. The back door must have sent us pretty far. House did tell me that each district in the city had different cultures and such, so.
알 바냐? 저것들도 조만간 숨이 끊길 거야. 시계를 돌려줄 수 있는 것도 아니고. 빨리 돌아가기나 하자.
아니, 여기 이 사람은 멀쩡한 것 같네. 이보게, 정신 차리게. 그대가 아까 도움을 요청하던 자인가?
Oh my god, yeah, no, you're fine. What the hell?
당신들은 누구세요?
What? Hello, small child who isn't dead? I thought for sure you'd be dead.
돈이 더 들긴 해도
Oh my god, yeah, she 71%.
아니야, 넣어두게.
Oh my god, she fucking owned that one.
그런 건
Oh, I can't deploy them anymore? Oh, now I have to deploy every person that isn't those two. Well, that's fine.
명령하실 때까지 연료는 잔뜩 준비해뒀지.
Oh, I'm switching perspectives.
이번엔 지정 보호.
I can just tell that this is a perspective switch. I'm gonna switch over to my. Oh, it's because of those two. That's fine.
목표 위치로 돌격 중.
옷차림이 특이하신 분들이네요. 마을에서 오신 분들은 아닌 건가?
Yeah, the rest of the sinners are gonna realize. The child was dressed in torn, faded clothing. From the way she... Oh, that is a she. Okay, but from the way she looked at us, I could tell that she found us rather fascinating. She soon woke up from her momentary shock.
아무튼 구해주셔서 감사합니다.
I don't have any faith for you. I think you're gonna die this canto. Your name is Crayon. You're dead this canto.
이빨 태엽.
The kid pointed at me and backed away in terror.
뭔 뚱딴지 같은 소리야. 저건 시계 대가리라고.
My name's Dante.
시계 대가리? 이빨 태엽은 시계같이 생겼다고 들었는데.
Crazy name, right? Like, they ran out of good names. Picked up a box of crayons and said this one.
여기보다 저 밑에 있다고 했으니까. 그렇다면 처음 보는 괴물이에요.
Dante is not a monster. He's the least monsters of all the people in the Limbus.
괴물 아닐세. 저분은 우리의 자랑스러운 관리자 나리시니까.
Aw, thank you, Don. Thanks for the intro, I guess.
하지만 째깍거리는 소리밖에 안 들리는데.
We're gonna kill you. Yeah, this kid's dead. Like, I'm sorry. I don't have any hope.
그건 사정이 있으셔서. 아무튼 몸은 괜찮은 겐가? 아, 네. 같이 끌려오신 분들은 아닌 것 같지만.
The child looked at the mutilated corpses with a despondent look on her face. Don Quixote cast a sympathetic gaze.
이들은 모두 같은 마을의 이웃이었다는 것인 건가? 네. 하지만 곧 저희 마을에서 사냥꾼을 보내주실 거예요. 그분들이 오신다면 어떻게든 여기서.
Hunters? I wasn't sure what exactly she was talking about, so I was about to ask her what she meant. But this reception hall storage room suddenly began to fill with gas of unknown origin.
이건 또 뭐야?
입을 막으시오.
The odd plume of gas, its hue red and green, of course it's red and green, begins to fill the room.
이 용기는 제가 넘치들 때랑
The three of them, including Crayon, passed out and slumped to the floor. Yeah, something like this has happened before. But we walked into a room full of toxic gas, which killed everyone. Christmas gas, right? It's Christmas themed, okay? Look, it looks like the gas only knocked them out, though. That's a relief, at least. Guess I should consider myself lucky that my clock head isn't affected by these things. I gotta hide. As soon as I hid myself in a corner, a crowd of gnomes rushed through the same door as Dodoru came in from. Gas masks. So they use sleeping gas on us. The jolliness got to them. They got too jolly.
여기저기 상태 좋은 걸 가져왔다고 자랑을 하고 다니더만 결국 이 꼬라지인 것이오.
Oh, they won't even know about Dante because there's now 3 people here. So Dante is gonna be fine. Because they're not gonna be like,
한 놈, 두 놈, 세 놈.
yeah.
수는 맞는 것 같음.
Oh my god. Dante, yeah, Dante got slipped out of that one really well. If there's a okay, Dante, here's your time. In a cutscene, I want you to kill both of these gnomes. Tip over something on them. Kill them right now. They picked up Don Quixote, Heathcliff, and Crayon one by one and loaded them onto the sleigh. With that, they left, closing the door behind them. Dante getting bailed out by a literal child. Damn it, Dante, you could have killed those guys. They're like half your height and they have like no HP. Just soccer punt them into the fucking fireplace. It's okay. Punch them like a football. Right, looks like this is my time to shine. I'll rescue the 3 of them. No way. I should have listened when Ishmael offered to teach me self-defense. What do I do? This harsh truth dawns on me every time we face total annihilation. The truth that, on my own, I am completely useless. If they were with us, they could, I could at least bring them back. But none of the sinners are here with me. What good am I without them? It's a miracle I managed to survive this far.
신기하긴 뭐가 신기해요. 정신 차려요.
Oh, what the fuck, Ishmael? Great, now I'm hearing things.
한청이 아니에요, 관리자님. 저희가 왔다고요.
갑자기 너네 셋이 사라졌다고 해서 난리도 아니었다고. 오랜만에 심심하진 않았지만.
Yeah, I pulled it up and looked towards the voice. There I saw another door. They're here! The gang all arrives. And from it, the rest of the sinners appeared, one by one. Guys.
아이고, 덜 신선한 재료는 또 놓고 왔어. 네,
이 소동에 대한 질문은 나중으로 미루죠, 단테. 우선 전투 명령을.
Don't worry, we're getting Heathcliff some fancy new gear. We're being productive out here. All right. You're struggling on everything, just defend it. Kill these fucking gnomes. They have like no HP and we should be fine. That got a stagger off. Cool. That's not gonna hit all 3 coins. Well, that's a shame. Only gonna hit 1 coin. Oh god, not even maximum damage. Oh well. Bonk. Okay, cool. We're good. Alright, why? Actually, no. I don't even need you to do your thing. It's these fucking guys. they're not that scary. They're not scary enough for me to have to completely change the Oh, he beat Thumb. Fair enough. Not that guy though. He's at 7 HP. Punch him. Good shit. Okay, these guys. And then she's still gonna struggle on everything because she just, I guess she's not allowed to have fun this time around. It's okay, Faust, you can just stand there. You can just watch. You're very good at that anyway. Okay, cool. 2 staggers. That's not gonna kill, it's not, yeah, not enough damage. But the burn killed that guy. Okay. That'll unoppose. That'll dominate. These two change the odds. No. She has like no fire on her because she keeps getting fire removed by guarding, so she's not really gonna do much with this. I mean, she'll do a little bit. She has like a little bit of self-flame. Yeah, it's not gonna be the best, but it still hit. And then she got completely okay. Fair enough. Cool. I love Fire Fist. Fire Fist is wonderful. The solo fire team, all on his own, keeping my fire up while I do. I don't think Ward is going to be very good for right now. Probably should have picked another option. It's fine. Tremor Burst, nice. Just get them staggered so they can't do anything. And Unbreakable Coin, cool. Oh, he's going to get staggered in the next. Cool. Stagger. Oh, he died. Okay, cool. Any stagger. No, but he is gonna stagger this time because Fire Fist is really cool. Another trillion Tremor Burst to Gnome, exactly. The Gnome gets Tremor Bursted 10 billion times. Fuck that guy. Why are you holding your hand up like that, Dante? You're not gonna get. You can't fall asleep.
돌아와서 모조리 불태울 거라고 했잖아.
Fire Fist, he's from One Piece. I'm sorry, I haven't watched One Piece. I'm sorry. Clear within 10 turns. That's fine.
사냥감인가 몸이.
Thanks, everyone. How did you find me?
뒷문으로 들어왔어.
버스 내부에서 관리자를 포함한 3명의 신호가 감지되지 않더군요.
그 즉시 수감자 전원을 대동한 수색이 진행되었어.
Oh, really? The moment I walked through the door, every sinner was notified. Okay, fair enough.
보낸 지 몇 분이나 됐다고. 이러면 곤란해, 단테.
아무리 관리자님이라고 해도 이런 단독 행동은 큰 위험을 초래합니다. 주의해 주십시오.
I'm sorry. So how'd you guys find us?
나의 추측이었어. 히스클리프 군은 시종일관 불안한 상태였지. 전후 상황을 고려하면 T사에 도착하기 전에 준비해야 할 것이 있는 것 같았어. 돈키호테 양은 이전 버스 경보가 있던 날
Mirror Dungeon theme.
뒷문으로 돌아왔어.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it is. Brings me back to the hours upon hours of doing Mirror Dungeons.
그리고 다음 날 나와 파우스트 양에게 도시에서 흔히 쓰이는 기호에 대한 설명이 묶인 책을 요구했어.
네, 파우스트가 몇 권 대여해 주었습니다.
I mean, hey. She's at least studying when she thinks things are important.
돈키호테 양은 내내 내 옆에서 그 책을 읽으며 흥분된 표정으로 책을 뒤적거렸어. 나의 컨디션이 좋지 않아 말을 걸지는 못했으나 코스프레, 복장, 주머니 등의 단어를 계속 중얼거렸지.
Faust is so knowledge-pilled, smart-pilled brain cell.
이사의 일들을 종합하면
What's she doing being all smart like that?
뭔가
He's saying
자신을
too.
하는 기호를 찾았고
문의 위치는 파우스트가 알고 있었기 때문에 결과적으로 이 공간에 도착할 수 있었습니다.
문까지 가는 동안 복도에 있던 존재들과 전투를 치렀다.
그나마 조무래기들이니까 다행이었지.
그런 상황에서 수감자가 사망하기라도 한다면 영구적인 인원 손실을 발생시킬 수도 있습니다. 이해하셨나요? 관리자님이 없는 상황에서 일어나는 전투는 저희에게 지극히 위험합니다.
복도 어딘가에서 시체가 되어 영영 되살아나지 못할 수도 있었다.
관리자님의 단독 행동이 얼마나 큰 위험인지, 그리고 책임이 얼마나 중한지 숙지해 주시면 좋겠군요.
I was at the beginning that Faust seemed to get along with Isang the best. I agree.
관리자님은 반드시 살아남아야만 합니다.
Oh my god. I understand, Otis. You don't have to get closer. I've never seen Otis look at me like that. Her gaze was cold and ruthless.
이번엔 운이 좋았던 것입니다, 단테. 애초에 그 기회의 나열은 그런 식으로 때려 맞추듯 해석할 수 있는 것 또한 아니었고요.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what else to say.
이 정도로 해두죠. 그보다
그렇네요. 돈키호테, 히스클리프 그 두 명은 어디로 간 거죠?
Oh, that's... I told them exactly how the events transpired.
잘도 살아 있었네. 관리자 양반. 나까지 덧붙이기엔 충분히 들었을 거라 생각하고 덧붙이지 않겠어. 애초에 여긴 어디야?
Thank you for not tearing into him again. He was trying to help, okay?
어이, 여기는 도시의 어느 구역이지? 이 추위를 봐서는 북부로.
이곳은 도시가 아닙니다.
아니, 그게 무슨 말이야?
단어 그대로 해석하시면 됩니다. 저기 널브러져 있는 노움이라는 지성체들은 외곽에 사는 생명체. 흔히 외곽의 괴물이라고 불리는 존재입니다.
아우, 호수에서 그렇게 질리도록 싸워놓고 또 괴물이야?
They weren't exactly like whales, though. Maybe we could communicate with gnomes. They were just like people, except smaller.
외곽의 다른 지역과 존재들이라니. 상황만 여유로웠다면 마음 놓고 탐구했겠네요. 그런데 이곳은 전반적으로 노움의 키에 맞춰서 설계된 구조물인 듯하군요.
I think Otis is really pretty. Real.
여기가 외곽이라면 왔던 길로 돌아갈 수 있는 거겠죠?
저희가 들어온 문이 닫히지만 않는다면요.
아직은 열려 있는 것 같다.
만약에 다치면요?
뜻밖의 여정이 시작되겠죠. 외곽에서 도시까지 직접 돌아가야 할 테니 기나긴 여정이 되겠죠.
Isn't that a bit dangerous?
여기서 무슨 소리가 자꾸 나옴? 얼레?
여기 노다지가 걸어다니고 있음. 죄다 도구 챙겨서 튀어라.
You didn't strike gold. You struck like
이쪽 뒤로 오시게.
the one group of people who can totally crush all of you. door slammed open, and gnomes began flooding into the room. We prepared ourselves for battle. Okay. They didn't strike gold, they struck an entire vein of Minecraft TNT. Get fucking bombed, idiots. So real. Hold on. Kill them all in 2 turns. Go. It won't happen, but it'd be really funny. Just don't fail any of your classes, thank you. Okay. We should be fine. Cool. Ishmael. Ishmael is pretty cool. My favorite though is probably Firefist Gregor. Firefist Gregor or Magic Bullet Otis are the 2 best ones, in my opinion. Like from a visual standpoint. I don't know about gameplay, but visual standpoint, they're my favorite ones.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요, 단테. 적합한 조치였습니다.
한바탕 해볼까?
Because they're just so perfect. They're so wonderful. Also, I'm just a big Gregor fan. I just really like Gregor. I like him because he's goofy. I thought Malfaust was... What, like... was the best? She's up there. But nothing can beat Otis and Gregor, I feel like, as a base character, as like a base for a design. By the way, did you see that? I didn't call it out until afterward. But, like, he was revving that shit for a long fucking time. He was just sitting there revving that for the other person to finish their turn. And then the moment he did, he immediately activated. Like immediately one-hit kill him afterward. He's a gentleman, right? He was just gonna wait, okay? It wasn't his turn, it was somebody else's turn. He had to wait. Give it a moment. Okay, cool. Oh, phase 2 time. Doesn't matter. I call it phase 2, even though it's not really a phase. I guess, no, it's a phase transition. Fuck you.
사람이랑 닮은 부분도 있긴 하지만 역시 사람은 아니네요. 노음이라는 건.
They have less health than humans, that's for one.
희한한 말투를 쓰는 것 빼곤 이 정도로 말이 통하는 괴물. 아니, 괴물이라고 말하는 게 맞을까요?
Sometimes he uses his skill to and fucking charge someone like a car. And then get paused because someone else is using their skill 3. I see. When Marcel does that, the enemy hears boss music, right? It's a boss fight every time you fight him. And just even the background, moments away from fucking killing this guy the whole time. Yeah. I appreciate your analyses, but we should probably get moving. We still don't know where Heathcliff and Don Quixote are.
역시 오늘도 맞는 말씀만을 하시는군요, 관리자님.
Thank you for stat. Thank you, Otis.
평소 우리의 작전을 진행하는 것보다 위험도가 높다. 관리자의 신변을 보호하기 위해서는 좀 더 체계적인 계획을.
뭐 제일 쉬운 방법은 그 둘을 버리고 가는 거긴 하지만 그게 최선은 아니니까요.
Let's go. We got this. Push on through. Ishmael kicked open the door. And the gnomes rushed. The gnomes rushed in from. Sorry.
관리자님도 지키고 그 둘도 구하면 되잖아요.
We got this, Ishmael. You had your whole character arc. Nobody left behind. Just like you in your Kanto. Nobody left behind. Except for maybe Dawn and if things come down to it. If push comes to shove, maybe Dawn and Heath. But like other than that, nobody left behind.
명령에 따르겠습니다.
Okay, cool. Cool, got the stagger off. Just staggered as well, like just a little bit of damage was all we needed there. He has to have really strong arms to be able to rev his sword as much as he does. Like, he's really buff for being able to do that. Good job. You have to be really strong to wield half of these weapons, to be honest. That is true. The only one here that doesn't really fit that description is this weapon and this weapon. Well, also probably... Nah, that one probably counts for heavy. I don't know about you. That's why Ishmael's greatsword is probably so muscular. Probably, you're right on that one. This is why Ishmael's simping in the chat. Okay.
명령에 따르겠습니다. 하려 추진. 피차 동정은 필요 없어.
The fun part about fucking Capo Marisol is that he genuinely does feel like a boss fight. I know it's like an older conversation topic, but like playing him feels like one of those, like, he has like a boss moveset. I should probably this is gonna spend the rest of his bullets. This poor little fucker is gonna die really fast. Because his last bullet is gonna do more damage. Yeah, with the tremor burst, oh my god. Every time he switches into that mode, but after the fight is already over, like, he just gets buffed by the time the fight is done. He doesn't even need it. He's just better. Okay.
잘 놀다 간다. 회수하지 않은 탄피는 팁이다.
입증을 알리는 음악 소리가.
받아볼 텐가.
I should be fine in Kefalin. But the real question is, can Heathcliff find his fancy suit? The fun part about Faust is her skill 3 gets so much more interesting when she kills herself using it. Like, the visual of her skill 3 gets so much more interesting when she uses the version that kills her. But I don't want to ever see that one unless I'm like really desperate. Unless I like desperately need her to die for something. So yeah, I want her to die in a round. Choose win rate. It'll kill her in 2 turns somehow. Every time I've used a win rate with this Faust, she always fucking dies, like really early. I don't know where that extra burn is coming from. I don't know how win rate adds more burn to her somehow, some way. Oh god. Okay. None of these are specifically the kind of fight I care about, so.
피차 동정은 필요 없겠죠.
Oh, of course. I just see him revving back there. Listen. He had to do his skill 3. It's not worth staggering him. It's just gonna make your lives harder. Like, genuinely, don't do it. You're gonna attack her, though. I don't think it really matters. Oh my god, there's so many waves of fucking gnomes. Kill. Do not ruin this for me. Don't take the fantasy away, okay? What would you do if Don Quixote showed up to your house and asked you, to spot her for... What's it? To spot her for $2.43 so she can afford gas? I'd be really worried that she knows my home address. I think that's like, above all, I'd be very scared that she knows where I live. Oh my god, he gets to be cool. Never mind. I just realized this is enough turns. He's too far out. Wait, he might be allowed to. Oh no. He's gonna be able to attack it, but it's gonna die. Yeah. He's gonna attack. Oh god. Yeah. It's gonna die before he can do his other shit. Unless he goes. Oh no, he goes again, but I wonder if it's gonna. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. Yeah. Wait, phase. No. Every time. Every single time. Alright, went back to check. She's got that much burn because she got less than 80% of her HP from... What is it? She got that much burn because she got less than 80% HP from her passive? I see. I should... okay. You make him use his defense skill on turn 1, he'll immediately go into phase 2. That is true, but I also want to make sure to spend all of his bullets. Spend all of his bullets and never hit a pride res is when he's in phase 1 is the main thing I've discovered.
공장 가꾸려 선물을 만드는 것인가?
아, 이런 식으로 선물 자체를 만들어내는 공장도 있었나
Would you still love me if I was a cockroach man? Yes. As Gregor is one of the best characters, yes. Absolutely. Don't even have to ask me twice. Aurora loves me. I would love you if you were a Gregor ID. If you were a Gregor ID, if you were literally Gregor, it'd be perfect. Thank you. Oh, I mean. This isn't the first time this has happened, Sinclair. Sinclair looked to the ground with a somber expression. Yeah. I didn't need to ask to know how he was feeling. Yup, poor fucker. Huh.
그렇게 친절해 보이지는 않았는데 말이지.
I mean,
도시 어딘가의 날개에서 외곽에 있는 공장에 하청을 맡겼을 가능성도 있다.
I wanted to say no chance, but the city and the wings that we've experienced so far were. The question is basically asking, would you still love me if I was Gregor? If you answered no to that one, I don't know if you'd still love. I don't know if you if I could love if you back if you. I can, you know, you just don't have any, you know, listen. That's, I'm very sad to hear that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, there was a non-zero chance of them of that being the case. Listen. You literally just hate cockroaches, so you hate me. It's fine. I get it. You don't have to spell it out.
해체어가 진행하겠습니다.
Banger fan art idea. Just Gregor Khan. Just put Gregor in Khan's outfit, thank you. Okay. Gregor and Khan's outfit would be really funny. If Gregor is half cockroach and Aurora loves him, does that mean... I'm gonna punch you in... I think I'm gonna punch you, actually. Hold on, it's Pride Res, right? How does your passive activate? 3 res. Okay, no, it's a 3 Pride Res, so I can hit it 2. Actually, I should have saved those. It's fine. It's only at 10. I didn't be in a second ammo anyway. I'll delete the temptation. Just another day of physical abuse in the basement. Let's go. I'm actually gonna punch you. 2 leg fire from Gregor. It's all connected. Everything comes back to Gregor. All conversation topics evolve into Gregor. Get the fuck out of here, gnomes. You have like 0 HP. You're not even a challenge. After getting my ass beat by Ricardo, everything's changed. I'm a changed person after that. Everything is Gregor or will eventually become Gregor. Exactly. Ignore pride skills. Actually, I'm just gonna do an A-res because it's really funny. Ignore pride skills because now I need break. It's like canonization, but for traumatized roachmen. Exactly. So oh god, I don't even need a pride res. I was setting up for one, but it doesn't even matter. Pride res was completely not important. Yeah, just get out of here. Yep, he's staggered. Doesn't even matter now. Kill. Guess nature really is beautiful, huh? Exactly. It's so funny that he fucking face transitions every fucking time at the end there. After spending some time battling gnomes and trashing the gift factory, we soon realized that the gifts the conveyor belt were moving weren't your average gifts.
저건 발인가? 발이 그려져 있는 표지판은 왜 저기에 붙어 있는 거야?
이쪽은 눈알이 그려져 있어.
이 선물들의 성분은 통상적인 그 물체를 구성하는 재료들이 아닌 것으로 추측됩니다.
Really now?
형태는 곰인형, 크레파스, 장난감 기차 따위지만 단백질과 인의 함유율이
Oh my god, it's a present for someone with a foot fetish. That's exactly what they wanted. It's everything they could have asked for.
꼬마 전구나 장식 소품들은 그렇지 않은 걸 보아 이건 도시의 쓰레기들을 주워 걸어둔 것 같네요.
뻔하지. 사선.
Translator, Sinclair, thank you.
뭐든지 사람을 갖고 해결하는 건 외곽이나
Thank you, Sinclair.
똑같네.
You're doing your job pretty well.
중요한 건 누구를 위한 선물인가.
They're for me.
겠지만요.
누가 이런 걸 받고 싶어 하겠어요.
모르지. 부자 놈들은 은근히 이런 변태 같은 취향을 가진 놈들이 있기 마련이거든.
그런데 말이죠.
Aurora likes feet. Now you're out of just lying. Why'd you, like, out of everything you could have lied about, that one's so, no. I very explicitly do not. I don't like drawing them. I don't like them. You do you? I do not. No. I that one's a very easily refutable claim. I do not. But you use yours to abuse me all the time. That's called kicking you, Con. That's called kicking you. It's a thing people do to other people. There's literally nothing I hate more than drawing feet, real. Hands, for me. Hands and feet are bad. I just can't do hands or feet. You step on me and enjoy it. You I kick you. I'm literally being, why do you believe him? Oh, God. It's literally true. It's literally not. He's literally just saying lies and slander. As he does, always, constantly, all the time. He just to spite me. Sounds believable enough to me. Get gaslit, right? I'm in the process of being gaslit right now. Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here and ban him forever. We were having a great time and you had to show up and ruin it. Ruining my image by saying, or notably doesn't wear socks. Yes, but it's also because I don't like wearing socks. Like, in the house, I don't like wearing socks. Also because I'm a fan of Johnny Guilty Gear. But that's its own thing. Airstrike. I got fucking airstriked midstream. After a long silence, Marisol spoke up. He pointed in a direction.
저곳에 선물 제작소라는 간판이 붙어 있다.
Gift assembly.
나를 들뜨게 만드는 일은 많지.
Of course he did the most. He always would do the most.
그 귀중한 경우의
It would be a shocker if any other result happened.
잘 놀다 간다. 회수하지 않은 탄피는 팁이다.
Okay. I actually don't think I can do more than one Intervello right now. I think I might just only have to do this Intervello. I don't think I can do both. Like, I don't think I have enough fuel for both. After all, the stream is let's try. I didn't say we will. Next time will just be we couldn't get them both. You're annoying. Okay.
해체어가 진행하겠습니다.
Cool. Okay. Even ignoring Keflin, I often don't have the mental energy to complete more than one Intervello in a single session. Yeah, I can get that. It's definitely on the more annoying side when I'll do one mirror engine, then not play the game for the rest of the day. Yeah, no, I totally get you. It's definitely that. It's the same kind of feeling. You gotta ruminate on it a little bit sometimes, you know?
확실히 훌륭하고 오버할 수가 있자.
거러지 같은 놈들.
한바탕 해볼까?
Sometimes you just don't want to limbus as heavily. Exactly. Like, the things that mainly are like the heaviest, like, I must play the game, are the Kantos, because they're so fucking good. Like, this is what happens when a Cabbage Patch Kid grows up too silly. Why are you after my head today? What did I do to you? I already was off to an iffy start today. Okay, can I have this one day free of your free of this? One day free. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that one blue skill. I don't need the blue skills anymore, basically. Dear God, gonna wreck you with a steel chair. He's out here just to spite me, like always. Oh my God, wait. This might be the time. Oh, I'm really worried. Oh my God, he's phase transitioned and they're both staggered. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. The fucking Pride Res doesn't even come into play now.
받아볼 텐가. 그렇게 서 있으니 목이 떨어질 수밖에.
He just kills both of them. He's literally a boss. Not to mention the music at the end is a little bit annoying. I can get that one as well. Yeah, it can be a bit repetitive. He's here to bother you for attention. Like the cat he is. So real. Cabbage doesn't taste good. Feel bad. I don't even care. I'm no Cabbage rep. I've always been a rep for something different, though. I've always been more of a rep for, what's it? For Brussels sprouts. I don't think those taste bad. That's my opinion, my fact. Okay, Faust, get out of here. It's Dawn's time. It's Dawn's time to step into the arena.
잠깐만, 천천히.
She's gonna fight. I've had so many ideas that are based on bosses, and Thumbsaw's the only one that actually feels like a boss character. I totally agree, right? He feels so powerful. Purple Cabbage better.
비소인가. 꽤 고역의 의미군. 즐거운 일이 벌어지고 있다는 뜻이다.
Sorry, I had to do something. There was this thing that was bugging me just a little bit. Like, I don't know. I just felt it in my soul.
비명 소리가 들리는데.
I swear. Fighting. I'm fighting that guy. I swear. Oh my God.
익숙한 높낮이다.
Purple. He's dead. I killed him. I'm sorry.
잠깐. 아직 전투 구역의 위험 정도가 파악되지 않았다. 저 안은 폐쇄적인 공간인 것 같으니.
You fucking killed him. Exactly. Can we get Evil Aurora back? What do you mean, Evil Aurora? That's me. That's who I am. Who's Evil Aurora?
뭐지?
I think I know. How bloody frustrating. Quit whining and pick up your tools and get cracking.
제법 웃기네요.
The purple one? The good one? You hate me. You hate me. I get it. It's fine. You hate me. It's not even like I care or anything. Don't even care, not even a little bit. I'm fine. I don't even care at all. Not even a little bit. It's fine. You don't even have, you can hate me and it's okay. Anyways, back to this Intervello about Christmas. Ishmael soon blasted the door open with a powerful kick. Meanwhile,
여긴 대체 뭐야? 나 왜 묶여 있는 건데?
미안하네. 우린 아무래도 망한 것 같아.
quite screwed. So real. You tried, Dawn. Oh my god, purple Aurora on the cheer.
장난감이 되어버릴 운명인 것이오.
That's the most you get. That's the only time I let that one on stream. We're doing the Ancient Greg Classic, Christmas in July. Hell yeah.
본인은 저 오뚜기 인형이
1 second.
넘어져도 다시 일어나는 그
Sorry about that, I'm back. Okay.
야, 이상한 소리 그만하고 이것 좀 어떻게 풀어봐.
Where's the kid? The kid with the stupid name.
정말 미안하네. 본인이 비록 붉은 주머니 코스프레 복장을 얻고 싶었던 마음이 아주 조금은 있었어. 나 자네의 멋진 옷을 구해주려고 했던 것 또한 내 진심이었네.
He's on the bottom right of the screen. I'm gonna punch you.
알았어. 너 이따가
그래도 자네는 멋진 회중 시계라는 것이 되려는 모양이네.
Look on the bright side, Heathcliff. You'll be fabulous.
여기까지 와서 또 시계야.
저는 색연필이 되나봐요. 색도 24가지나 있대요.
Yeah, I think they are, Crayon. I think they are gonna turn you into a box of colored pencils. I don't know if exactly it's gonna be colored pencils. Maybe something a little bit different. Maybe use like, okay, Bicon. Maybe use like what, like wax instead of like whatever, instead of instead of flat, like wax instead, probably. Maybe I think they're made out of wax, right? Wax. Say it back. No, I refuse. Yeah, no. Like, you know, something made out of wax instead, maybe. You know, I just feel it in my soul.
살아있는 재료는 오랜만에 보는 것 같음.
근데 조금 귀가 아픈 것 같음. 귀에서 피 나는지 봐줄 수 있음? 저렇게 악을 쓰는 인간들로 만들어진 선물이어야 받는 놈들이 좋아 죽지 않겠음?
자, 그럼 손질을
Okay, well, if you cut anybody, can it be like not crayon? Boom. Oh,
스클리프 씨, 동키호테 씨. 다행이다. 아직 선물이 되지 않으셨네요.
well, look at that. They lived.
꽤 코지.
Of course it's cozy in here for you, Yoshu. You're fucking insane. Okay.
어떻게?
We're here for you, Heathcliff.
시계 대가리. 젠장이 이렇게 반가울 줄이야.
Looks like we got here in the nick of time. Heathcliff was about to be shoveled into the gift-making hydraulic machine press. Oh god.
내 밧줄을 끊었어. 이리 내려오시게.
Heathcliff versus hydraulic press. Who do you think would win?
내가 말이지. 이런 말은 잘 안 하는 성격인데 시계가
Oh, sorry.
이 머저리들 관리자님 하나 지키지 못하고 포로나 된 꼴이라니.
됐다. 취소할란다.
Yeah.
자, 빨리 정신 차려요. 관리자님, 이제 어떻게 하실 거죠?
Well, we've got to trash this place. Come on, get ready to wear your identities. All right, it's ID time. we're gonna kill some gnomes and save Crayon. Not really. We don't really have to, but like we could. We don't really have to. But like we could do it, I guess. Like, if push comes to shove, I'll save the kid.
한바탕 해볼까?
단격발.
Gnome genocide, exactly. Fuck these gnomes.
최선의 방어를.
They were gonna like turn Don Quixote into a fucking that one Slinky toy from Toy Story, the Slinky dog from Toy Story. So we have to kill all of them now. Okay. Actually, here's an idea. I'm gonna hold on to that
조여 목구를 달고 볼까?
for the sake of a res for 3 of them. No, I'm making Don Quixote into a marketable plushie. Oh no. That'd be a really funny way to announce plushie drops for this one, is they just like bring back this scene, but it's what happens when you fail, and it's just a marketable plushie of every single sinner. I just need one more blue skill. I just need one more. I don't know if I'll get one, but I need one. I would love one. I don't know if anybody else has any pride skills. We're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn together.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요.
Do you do pride? You don't do pride. Do you do pride? No. No. Once. Once. Okay, I have 2 pride things. I think I'm just gonna hold out hope then.
한바탕 해볼까?
Hold out hope that somebody gets doubled up. When they do get doubled up, they get doubled up on pride. My dog walked on my keyboard. Okay, that's a very important. Listen, I had important things to say. Okay, your dog needed to communicate something, so. Punch him, kick him, punch him. He's one hit from the dagger. He's tremor bursted. Alright, phase 2 time. I mean, I'll give you credit. This is the last enemy. I'll give you credit. You lived until phase 2. Not very many do. When she said keyboard spam, I felt that so real. It really spoke to my soul. After we defeated the horde of gnomes, Don Quixote and Heathcliff fell to their knees before everyone. I also knelt down, feeling like I should be down there with them, but Otis tightly pulled me to the side. I feel bad for those two.
내 놈들, 도대체 어떻게 해야 그딴 정신머리가 생겨날 수 있는 거지? 관리자님께서 너희로 인해 얼마나 많은 걱정을 했고 위험을 감수했는지 알기는 하나.
사실은 시계 대가리도 그렇게 하자고.
시끄럽다. 관리자님의 이름을 그런 식으로 부르지 마라. 버릇없는 것.
Yeah, fight for me, Otis, even though I don't deserve it. You know, she's really good at commanding attention.
어머니에게 혼날 때와 흡사한 광경이군.
Exactly. Otis did not seem to slow down at all with her stern scoldings. Is Heathcliff calling Dante a slur? At this point, it might as well be. And the pair fell completely silent, their heads hung low. I decided not to wander away from this scene. The guilty conscience was too much for me to bear. Is Crayon doing okay?
네. 과도한 정신적 충격으로 잠시 기절했을 뿐이었습니다.
어쩌다 이런 곳에 끌려온 것이요.
사람인 거죠? 여기는 정말 외곽인 거고.
Crayon initially appeared somewhat taken aback by the deluge of questions, but she soon began to open up.
역시 여러분은 도시의 사람들이시군요. 저는 외곽 북쪽에 있는 마을, 구름마을 사람이에요.
왜 거기는 저런 노움 같은 괴물들이 많은 건가? 사람 말도 막 하고?
네, 노움만 있는 건 아니고 여러 괴물이 있어요. 제가 본 것도 있지만 마을 어른들이 이야기해준 것만 해도 엄청
I'm surprised. The kid is alive and okay. There's still time. It's not over yet.
그런 괴물들을 피해 만들어진 것 중 하나예요. 오늘도
Imagine if the next game, if this kid lives, it'd be really funny if this kid somehow comes back in like the next game that they make or something. That'd be insane, but I don't think it'll happen. I think this kid's totally gonna die. They wouldn't do something to the kid, right? Absolutely they would. I have zero confidence. Literally any confidence I had in a character living was gone after Kanto 1. After Kanto 1 and 3, any confidence I had was gone. My only reaction to seeing Pilot was how many chapters does he have until he dies. Like, I have had no confidence for every single side character. The fact that that fucking Saudi actually lived at the end of Kanto 3 instead, and we learned that in Kanto 5, that was a fucking insane twist to me, because I thought she was dead. I thought, like, that's a bigger twist than them dying. Her name is Crayon. She was forsaken at birth. Exactly. She's gonna become a box of crayons. Like, she's so screwed.
갑자기 저들이 들이닥친 거군.
맞아요. 하필 사냥꾼들이 나가 있어서. 원래 괴물들이 올 시기가 아닌데 그래서 안전하다고 생각한 건데 갑자기 썰매를 타고 들이닥쳐서는 싸워보려 했지만 대부분 상대가 되지 않으셨고
They had to have been really fucking weak.
그렇게 생긴 시체는
If they can't be these little, like, fucking... I know they're buff-ass gnomes, but, like, punt them.
죽은 줄 알았는지 같이 주머니에 넣어지게 되었죠.
Christmas in July struck them, right?
이런.
Oh
말하기
no.
힘든 얘기까지 들어버렸네. 미안하군.
And Gregor is so I love him. He's so wonderful.
아니에요. 저도
It's the outskirts. What do you expect?
되나요?
I mean, I don't know. Actually, I expect more from them because they're in the outskirts. Like, the ability to not be bad at defending yourself. Everything sucks out here. They have to be better at not completely eating shit.
무엇이든.
도시에는 48가지 크레용 색깔이 있다는 게 정말인가요? 그 중에 금색이랑 은색도 있다는 것도?
Why are you named after a crayon box?
아마도.
그리고 도시에는 사람들만 살고 있는 거죠? 이런 저희를 죽이려 드는 괴물 없이요.
Yeah, come with us. You'll go to the city where you'll die to other things that are. You'll die to people instead.
그거 참 복잡한 질문이네. 높은 곳에 올라가서 가끔 바라봤거든요. 도시는 엄청 예쁜 불빛이 가득하구나 하고요. 제가 가진 색만으로는
Why
지울
were
수도
you
없이
named
엄청
Crayon?
반짝반짝하게요.
I'm so disappointed in your
다들
parents.
괴물에게 언제 당할지 걱정 없이 이웃들과 행복하게 살 수 있을 테니까.
No.
정말 도시에 와본 적이 없구나.
You can tell.
네?
거기서 거기. 여기나 저기나 죽음은 늘 가깝지.
Because she was named Crayon, right? Like her days are numbered.
멋있어. 한 번 더 해주세요.
Oh my god. Ryoshu fan, huh? That was cool?
그리고 다른 사람은 근처에서 못 보셨나요?
여기서 사람을 본 적은 없는 것 같은데요.
그럴 리가. 분명 구하러 와주셨을 텐데.
어떤 분이신가요?
저희 구름 마을에 제일 가는 사냥꾼. 그분이 계셨다면 이번 습격도.
Ryoshu fan is born
그 말로
and will soon die.
호수의 고래잡이들처럼.
If Crayon actually lives to the end of this story, again, I will be very fucking, like, surprised. Crayon just is, like, a walking death flag everywhere, every time, just like Pilot. But then again, Pilot lived, so I don't know. The only reason Pilot lived, though, is because we explicitly told him to stay away. If he came with us, he would have died.
잠깐만.
But, like, you stay away from us. Actually, just, like, any character in this universe has to stay, like, on the other side of the planet from the fucking sinners, because they are just gonna die. And then again, that wouldn't really be good, because you die anyway.
사람들을 잡았다가 이런 선물을 만든다고 했잖아. 이 선물은 누구를 주려고 만드는 건데?
그야 당연히 가엾고 착하며 울지 않는 우리의 이웃들이지요.
관리자님, 뒤쪽으로.
Pilot had several death flags, but still managed to live. Even encountered the middle two and did. Yeah, but I don't trust him. I feel like his death is imminent. I don't know what had happened, but a large shadow was looming over us.
저건 또 뭐야?
난 이웃에게 선물을 나누어준 산타입니다.
Alright. The guffawing giant, garbed in red, carried a massive gift sack on his shoulder. It was definitely not a human.
그래, 저놈이야. 저놈이 여기 대가리를 했어.
저 옷이네! 저 붉은 옷이 우리가 찾아 헤매던!
The pair immediately jumped up from their knees and began shouting in unison.
저게 붉은 주머니라는 해결사의 옷이라고?
야!
설마 사슴맨마저? 닥쳐라. 또 쓰잘데기 없는 소리를.
No, oh my god, clear comms, clear comms. Otis is so... I like Otis. She's so, like, stern, and she definitely has, like, leader qualities, of course, but she's also so goofy at the same time. I don't know how to put it. Like, she does a lot of goofy stuff. After silencing the pair with a short, stern command, Otis approached me and spoke in a low voice.
관리자님, 우선 지성체로 보여 대화를 해보긴 하겠지만 수가 틀어지면 여지없이 전투에 돌입할 수 있게 준비하는 것이 좋을 것 같습니다.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
이웃이라면 누구를 말하는 거죠? 도시에 있는 날개나 고객들?
도시에 아니 위가 들어갈 수나 있나요?
저 덩어리도 노움인 거야? 노움들이 말하는 걸 들었네만 이곳의 대장은 노움이 아니라 수염 거인이라 부른다고 했어.
거인은 또 뭐야? 아, 진짜 별게 다 있구만.
God damn, okay.
단테, 저건 환상체는 아닌 거야?
Nope. No, that's not an abnormality or a distortion. I'd say it's closer to the whales.
당신들도 선물을 받고 싶은 건가요? 이미 모든 걸 다 가져놓고
It is quite a big lad indeed. Quite so. I can't wait to kill him again. Because I've seen this area in Mirror Dungeons. I've seen you.
선물을 받고
I knew you'd be here.
유일한 날이니까.
Oh god.
인간으로 장난감을 만들어서 인간에게 징후를 가진 자들에게
Let's kill
선물하는
him.
것인가?
Fucking get out of here. Get off my screen.
순수한 선이
He's weird looking.
인간들에게 그런 내려지고 쫓겨난 모든 것들이 몸을 맞대어 부둥켜 사는 이곳에서 무한한 징후를 따라 언제나 정성스럽게 포장하고 있답니다. 호호호.
Okay.
협상 결렬이라는 말을 길게도 하는군.
차라리 누군가에게 기쁨이 될 수 있는 선물이 되는 편이 어떠십니까?
Not a chance. Get out of here. Get out of here, Santa. Santa. Wait, no, right. He has like a. Whatever, die. I don't care.
관리자님을 비롯한 상급자분들의 활약
Also, my phone is totally gonna die during this. I thought this would go faster. It's only 12, but I was like, I don't have to charge it. I'll be fine. Is he not your type? No, he's very much not. I'm gonna hold on to that. He's actually quite the opposite.
조여먹구를 달궈볼까?
It's the same reason, I don't know, he's not it. Not it at all. Alright, kill. Poked. Nice. That's fine, they do like 2 damage. Actually, defend against that, and then go there, and then you go there, and then you go there, and then you go there, or something. Actually, go to the one guy that's still up.
명령에 따르겠습니다.
These guys do have a bit more health than I'd expect for... Oh, never mind. I opened my mouth. He's living on 9. Holy shit, you beat the class, goddamn. I did not expect that, okay. Okay. It's fine. They should die before she can use that. I really don't want her to waste her thing before a boss wave shows up. Okay, sweet. Okay. I'm also gonna make sure he holds onto his bullets. Oh wait, I could just be doing Zwei Ishmael bullshit this whole time, and I just wasn't. I forgot that this was the perfect setup to do Zwei shit. I should have unguarded. It's fine. Just have her guard, take aggro, and then just full send on damage. God damn, that was so many coins. He was just better than you, I guess. Skill issue. You guard more. You stop guarding. You hit that there. You guard there. Okay. That should kill at least one of these guys, or at least stagger somebody. It should make my life easier. Don't fail, Zwei Ishmael. God damn it. It's fine. No failing clashes, even on your clashable defense thing. Oh, there my phone goes. Okay, well, I'm gonna be a still picture for the rest of stream. Because I don't think I'm gonna... Wrong button. Wrong button again. Which was the right button? PNG tuber, right? Not even a PNG. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it is a PNG. It doesn't even move. Phone died, so model died. What one was it actually? Like what? I don't even know which one I had on the right one. Here, I'll stick this text right here. Right here. Right there. Right up above my head. I had a button for this. I had a little toggle for it. Model. That one would have worked. That was gambling stream. Okay. That's all. I forget how I don't clean up my thing. Attack that guy if you're gonna struggle. And then... I'm not even a PN YouTuber because it's just a still image now. Yeah, exactly. It's just a still image. I'm just staring at you very intently. Wait, no, I can stop being a still image. Watch. No, it worked. It's fine. I still have emotion. I can spam emotion button. Cool. I'll do that for the rest of the stream. There was change, I swear. Actually, you should probably attack that guy. He's staggered. He's dead. Other guy's gonna die in now. Yep. Oh right, she was guarding that guy. Well, he's at 5 HP, so 4 HP, actually. Just tap him, like lightly tap him, and then he dies. Wow, I have to use... I've been forced to use skill 3s. It's okay, it'll die before you even have to. Yeah. Fuck you, I'll save my skill 3s for this. This is the moment. I saved them all for this. Everybody can use their skill 3 all at once now. Not you, but that doesn't really matter. Actually, what do you need to hit that res? You need more pride. Teehee. Well, you'll get some pride now. All right, guys, kill him. It was all saved for this moment. This is gonna spend almost all of his bullets. He'll enter phase 2 during this fight. Unless we kill him beforehand. Which I don't think is going to happen. Unless it does, holy shit, he might get staggered from this. This was actually good plays. Just... Yep, instant stagger. Stagger before he can do anything. And then she's gonna spend... Oh my god, does he die in this turn? You know, I just gotta make sure. I just gotta make 100% sure that he dies this turn. I don't want to risk it. Anyways, kill. Cool. Just continuously spam emotions. Exactly. Understandable. Yeah, no, fuck that guy. You literally didn't deal a single hit of damage to any sinner. You were the biggest pushover because I just planned right. Santa's gut suddenly began to expand. Suddenly, a large figure leapt out from the dark and slammed what looked like a stake into Santa's gut.
정신이... 쓰레기가 붙는 듯한 향이구려.
Some sinners dropped to the floor, while the others gagged profusely. Clearly, this was a rather painful experience for all.
독성이 있는 가스는 아닌 것 같습니다. 단지 극한의 불쾌감을 불러일으키는 냄새가 날 뿐.
북쪽의 거인을 쓰러뜨렸지만 처리 방법도 모르는 걸 보니 도시에서 온 사냥꾼들인가?
처리 방법?
북쪽의 거인은 죽기 직전 몸에 가스를 가득 채운 후에 터뜨리면서 산성 폭발을 일으키어.
The man who staked gut explained as he approached us. I'm just gonna say Santa. Fuck it.
변하기 전에 배에 구멍을 뚫어 가스를 빼내야 하는 거지. 연쇄 반응이라도 일으키면 뒤처리가 곤란해지거든.
Well, shit. Hi, dude.
돈이 더 들긴 해도 긴급으로 하길 잘했지 않은가?
I guess the kid lives because now this dude's here.
정말 2배로 받을 거라고 생각했는가?
이거 냄새 더럽게 안 빠지네. 저건 또 누구야?
도미노 아저씨!
Oh, they're all named after. Okay. Well, Domino is a cooler name. Crayon, who'd been holding her breath with her fingers over her nostrils, ran up to the large man and hugged him.
너라도 무사했구나. 그래요. 다행이야.
After stumbling for a moment, due to the stench most likely, Otis briefly gasped for air before approaching Domino.
어이, 신원을 밝혀라.
구름 마을의 괴물 사냥꾼.
Oh my god, Monster Hunter.
이제 구름 마을에는 나와.
Okay, so there's a Domino ID, right?
더 이상 마을이라 부를 수도 없겠군. 안심하시오. 자네들을 해칠 생각은 추호도 없으니.
Why is Hunter capitalized? It's his occupation, I guess.
아까 꼬마가 말했던 그 사냥꾼인가?
Otis relaxed upon Domino's confirmation. She leaned on a wall and looked to the floor in relief.
원래 이 시기에는 이놈들이 우리 마을로 오지 않고 북쪽의 다른 마을로 갔을 터.
And no, there is no Domino ID. There's really no Domino ID? I thought for sure there'd be one of this guy. He just looks like the kind of character there'd be an ID for.
그래서 돕기 위해 떠난 것이었다만 이번엔 방식을 바꿨던 모양이군. 돌아와 보니 이미 마을은 습격당했지. 젠장! 크리스마스 전 준비 기간을 항상 맞추던 놈들이라 다른 괴물보다 피하기 쉬웠는데.
You had only ever had Rotalda egos? I see.
이런 일이 빈번한 것인가?
What's it?
도시는 몰라도 외곽은 늘 이 모양이요. 지옥같지. 괴물 천지인 이곳에서 사람이 살아간다는 것 자체가 기적일 테고. 이런 선물 같지도 않은 것들을 만드는 곳도 많은 건가요? 이곳과 비슷한 걸 본 적은 없지만 하나는 확실히 말할 수 있지. 외곽에서의 다른 일들에 비하면 그저 귀여운 수준에 지나지 않는다고. 도시였다면 이런 지옥보다는 나은 삶을 살 수 있지 않았을까? 제법 생각하곤 하지.
It's not good there either. Honestly, it's not great. It was no easy contemplation to answer. The outskirts must be a hellish place to live. If what he's told me is anything to go by, but the city they admire so much isn't a warm place itself. From what I've seen of my journey so far, at least.
그러다면 함께 도시로 가는 것은 어떤가? 우리는 어차피
Don Quixote stopped herself, realizing that every other sinner was giving her a look of disapproval.
말은 고맙군.
Hers just danced up the aura farming. Exactly. It's intimidation.
그렇게 간단한 말 한마디로 이 아이라도 도시로 데려갈 수만 있다면 참 좋겠는데 말이지. 도시는 결코 이 아이에게 작은 귀퉁이 하나도 내주지 않을 거야.
도시의 벽을 넘더라도 여러분들이 꿈꾸는 삶을 누리기까지 필요한 준비 서류와 절차만 해도 수십 가지일 것입니다.
서류라. 우리가 지금 와서 갖출 수 있는 서류가 어디 있기나 하겠나. 다른 마을의 청년들처럼 도시에서 일자리를 얻기 위해 공부를 해온 것도 아니고.
아저씨.
There was an uncomfortable silence. Domino cleared his throat and continued.
그래도 감사를 표하지. 덕분에 이 아이 하나라도 구할 수 있었어.
제일 좋은 감사 방법이 있긴 한데 반짝거리고 짤랑 소리가 나는.
Rodian's eyes were twinkling. The lingering stench made it difficult for her to speak. She was determined to make her point.
반짝거리고 짤랑. 집에 모아놓은 골동품들을 구경시켜 줄 수는 있는데 외곽 열차길에서 수집해온 진귀한 것들이니 도시에서도 아마 흔히 볼 수 있는 건 아닐 거요.
외곽의 수집품이라면 확실히 돈보다 더 가치 있는 구경이 될 수도 있겠네요.
Faust, is there still a decent chance that the door we entered through might just shut behind us, right?
그렇습니다. 지금도 열려 있을지 불확실하죠. 제일 중요한 목표였던 두 수감자를 회수했으니 신속히 돌아가는 걸 권하고 싶네요.
So she says.
관리자님, 제가 감히 의견을 내자면 대호수가 아니더라도 외곽은 외곽. 단지 호기심 풀이를 하기 위해 있기는 너무 위험한 곳입니다.
급히 돌아가야만 하는 모양이군. 자, 이거라도 가져.
Oh, sorry, Domino. I thought you made a noise that sounded like you were throwing. Domino tossed a carved wooden doll in my direction.
위험한 것은 아닌 모양입니다. 우선 퇴각이 급하니 자세한 것은 가서 확인해 보죠.
Yeah, good idea. After some sinners had passed out and had to be carried by others, most could not stop gagging at the stench, but we still made our way back to the door.
아직 열려 있어.
We made it back to the safety of Mephistopheles. Sometime later.
구린 냄새. 카론 대피.
Karen quickly made her escape to the decks. And Vergilius greeted us in the cabins with a terrifying gaze.
다들 아주 대단한 모험을 하고 온 mo양이군. 피와 살점을 뒤집어 쓰고 지독한 냄새까지.
I personally see some artifact, but the risk of the door closing is an unfortunate thing. Yeah, it would have been cool to see more of this area that we've heard so much about. Oh, this is.
관리자, 어차피 나는 네 목소리가 들리지도 않으니 끄덕거리든 목을 좌우로 젓든 내 말에 대답만 했으면 좋겠어. 물론 내가 원하는 방향이어야겠지만 묻고 싶은 건 단 한 가지다.
Oh God.
당신의 판단이었나?
I hesitated for a moment before nodding affirmatively. I might get reprimanded, or maybe he has worse things in mind for me, but it was I who decided to go along with their plan. This would not have happened without my authorization.
좋아. 그렇다면 질의는 끝입니다.
Okay. Huh?
이 소라는 알아서 해결하고 휴식하도록 하시죠. 코가 썩어서 떨어질 것 같은.
What the? Okay.
이 냄새도 환기하고.
I thought for sure you were about to. I thought his days were numbered now. With that, Vergilius disappeared into the back door once again. Huh, that's unexpected. I thought my time had finally come.
잘된 건 아니겠는가?
You've been spared. Apparently so.
면담이라는 건 맞지 않는 쪽이 항상 좋네.
I thought for sure Dante was about to get his fair share of getting spoken to. Okay. You fucked up. Well, deal with your mess yourself then, right? Exactly. I don't know where she had the time to pick it up in all the chaos. But Don Quixote managed to haul a huge sack of gifts back to Mephistopheles.
난장판 속에서 또 뭘 집어온 거야? 그 못된
Oh
놈들이
my God,
전선으로
Don.
꺼내놓았던 장식들 말이오. 죄다 잡아 뜯어왔네.
그 집념.
Of course she did. Of course she did. That's the most Don thing ever. What's all that for?
몰라서 묻는 것인가? 크리스마스 데코레이션이지.
God damn it.
벌써요? 아직 크리스마스는 3개월은 넘게 남았는데.
It's Christmas whenever she wants it to be.
괜히 누군가의 상처를 들쑤셔서 사기를
Oh,
꺾는
right. Sorry, Sinclair.
아, 괜찮아요. 괜찮아지고 있어요.
Sorry, Sinclair.
성장하는 법이
I kind of forgot about that part. Aw, people who already got their cantos done are having a moment together. So cute.
그런 의미에서 오늘은 우리 모두 미리미리 파리를 즐겨보는 것이 어떤가?
Oh my
그런 걸
god.
하려고 거기까지 간 건 아니겠죠?
단테의 설명대로라면 이 소란의 핵심은 히스클리프 씨의 의복을 얻기 위한 것으로 파악됩니다만
Poor Heathcliff. Heathcliff, honestly, like he's already not going through it, but like he got nothing out of that one. Heathcliff been silently brooding in his seat with his face buried in his palms, out of shame, most likely.
그것도 맞지만 찾으려 했던 복장이 그 괴물 거인에게 있었으니.
Are we going to do Blade Lineage after this? I will do it in a different stream. This one has taken a bit longer than I thought. Also, I've run out of things to do it with, so that'll have to be for next week. I thought I could do both, but apparently not.
됐어. 어차피.
Besides, this is already over 3 hours.
히스, 그러니까 육지에 가면 우리가 다 골라주고 해준다니까.
또 옷인데 그 뭐냐?
지나쳐온 헤어 쿠폰을 발행한 항구선을 말하는 것인가?
Oh my god, the hair coupon's coming in clutch.
그건 사용할 수 있는 조건이 갖춰질 수 없었다.
Oh.
머리는 제가 만져드릴게요.
어,
누나나 동생들
God.
머리를 해준 적이 많거든요.
여기에 얼마나 더 떠 있을 줄 알고. 그리고
Receiving longer streams for Kanto 6, I see. Yep, gonna build up. Gonna take it one step at a time before sending it.
일단
God damn
시행착오를
it.
겪고
I keep forgetting that.
틀렸을 때 조금이라도 나은 방법을
That's not
찾아보려 했지.
lightning. It's that time of year again.
아, 애초에 대체 뭘 받은 건데 이렇게 불안해하는 거야?
될 대로 되라지.
After a deep, heavy sigh, Heathcliff produced a letter?
그 전달받은 물건이라는 게 이거야?
아, 이 편지 봉투 저희도 썼던 적이 있어요. 굉장히 고급스러운 종이로 만드는 유통도 얼마 안 되는 종류였는데.
읽어봐도 되는 거야? 히스?
We're gonna do it anyway, if he says yes or no.
뭐 대단한 것이 있는 거.
Oh, okay.
그럼 단테가 읽자. 대표니까.
Sure. Rudyard handed me the letter. It was written in a beautiful series of cursive handwriting, drawn to an almost calligraphic perfection. There you go. I began reading. From Wuthering Heights. We cordially extend you, honored guest, an invitation to the blank. What's this here? Somebody colored over this part of the letter. Well, I'll keep reading. Venue, Wuthering Heights, T-Corp Nest. Should you accept our invitation, please convene at the at the designated location by 4 in the afternoon on the 24th with this letter on your person. Please, honored guest, honor this occasion with your presence. With great respect, Nellie. Oh, and down here's a postscript. It's written in a different handwriting from the rest of the letter. P.S. You have to be here, Heath. I'll be waiting, Kathy. We had no way to tell what kind of occasion this was on account of it being colored over, but clearly the rest of the letter's contents had stoked a fire of passion in Heathcliff's heart once again.
그러니까
캐시라는 사람한테 잘 보여야 하니까 꽃단장을 해야 한다 그거지?
Oh god.
그것도 없지는 않은데 그거 말고
조용.
Oh no.
기다리기 힘들어하는 이유는 확실히 알아들었어. 히스.
뭐야? 왜
Oh
이거를
no.
하는 거야? 야,
복로 선생, 헤어스타일링은 맡길게요.
Yep. All right.
선생이라고 불릴 정도는 아니지만요.
야 잠깐. 어디로 끌고 가는 거야?
You know, if nobody's got you, I guess these guys do.
로저 씨 손님이 꽤 세시더라고요. 빠져나오긴 힘들걸요.
Yeah. It's Heathcliff's turn. I'm so excited for him. He gets to suffer just like the rest of everybody else. Not yet. Yeah, there's still one more Intervello, which is Zone Stream. The two sinners, practically hauling Heathcliff by his arms, disappeared into the back door. Now Heathcliff's fate was sealed to be a mannequin to a now motivated and unbearably bored Rodya's various experimentations.
이 장식을
Oh god.
여기에 걸어놓으면
On our way to London. I can't wait. I've been waiting for Bloodborne for so long. Here it is, finally. Don Quixote began humming a song, a carol, perhaps, as she placed the various trinkets around the bus. I decided to go out on the deck for some air. I leaned on the railing and dug through my pockets. The wooden doll Domino the hunter gave me just as we hurriedly left. I held it and felt its texture under my fingers. My eyes looked into the distance, towards where the outskirts lie. I thought for a moment about the gnomes, the giant, and the things Domino told me. I suppose there are people with stories in the outskirts too. Stories different from those of the city. Faust approached from behind and stood next to me. I wasn't sure how much of what I said she
별을
heard.
하나씩 따라가다 보면 언젠가 알게 될 겁니다, 단테.
That's ominous.
그러니 우선은 지금 눈앞에 있는 별을 쫓으면 되겠죠.
Yeah. I have to focus on the stories of the city for now. I don't even know who I really am, after all. Aw, they're having a good time. And joyous laughter and frustrated howls echoed out of the cabins. They must have finished dressing up Heathcliff. Why don't we go take a look at how Heathcliff is doing, Faust?
거절하기 어려운 제안이네요.
The character that ended up from my brain being the most interesting that I want to learn the most about right now is Dante. I'm gonna be honest. I want to know everything about Dante. He's so interesting. There's so little I know about him. I need to know it all. So that's gonna be exciting. They added color to the bus's interior. They added color to the bus's interior, warmed my heart a little. Hunglu and Rodya having an absolute ball in there, right? They're having a great time. Oh, we do not get to see their handiwork. Aw, Intervello again. Wait, hold on. No, I still have to grab this stuff. Okay. Well, thank you all for stopping by. Dante is so mysterious, and how they describe Dante's past makes it better. Oh, what? At the start of the game? I have to relook at that one. Thank you for streaming. Thank you all for stopping by. Goodbye, gamers. I'll see you tomorrow for. Okay, so I put it in the stream title as rating, but I didn't specifically tell you what it's going to be, so I'll say it now. Basically, you just type in chat whatever your favorite characters, and I'm gonna rate them on a scale, on like a tier list scale on how much I like them based on how they look. And other biases will come in, but that's about it. Okay. Well, bye-bye, gamers. I'll see you tomorrow and the day after that and every other day. From anywhere? Yes, from anywhere, any piece of media. Of course, I will look into it beforehand, before I do anything. And as long as it isn't like a spoiler for Limbus, I should be fine. Or any game that I play, for that matter. Anyways, bye-bye.